live.
We are live.
A reasonable facsimile thereof.
Well, one of us is. There you are.
Hey guys, welcome in. I'm sorry, Scott. I see that you're sleeping. I'll try to keep the noise down. Okay, shh, baby's sleeping.
Penetration.
Wake the fuck up. Oh, swearing already. Oh my gosh. Bam!
Whoa.
So, thank you for coming in. As always, Mr. Chin. He's the Chin.
The chin?
Well, he's not Chinese, but he's he shaved the beard off.
Yeah, now you can see your chin.
I know, it's nice and shiny.
What's that look like?
Johnny, how you doing, buddy? Scott, if Johnny's awake, Scott, you're awake.
What the hell is Johnny doing awake?
He's our friend. Don't question it. Just be thankful.
They're all our friends, and we're thankful for them.
And we got Scott Nadeau. How do you do? Brother Bob Casey.
Brother Bob?
Everybody likes Bob. Well, what is it about Bob that everybody likes?
He's usually your Uncle Bob. Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle. You're right. I mean, besides the fact he seems like a really nice guy, he's really big. Have you ever met him? He's he's not Kai big, but he's on his way.
Wow, good. I get nosebleeds just looking that high.
That made you jump out of the bed? I'm not going to comment. The brain's stumbling. Nothing's coming out.
The two of us. Gotta love it.
Everybody say hi to each other. There's only 8 of you, so it won't take that long.
Hello.
Hi, John. Hi, Bob. Hi, John. Hi, David. Hi, who else? Scott. Hi, Scott. Have Drone Will Fly. Hi, Ed. You saw the live stream from Jupiter. You thought you missed the whole stream. No. This isn't a dream, as much as it seems like one. Hey, you guys get an echo? Because I've got a different speaker set up now. I am no longer using my headphones as my speakers. I got adventurous.
Sounds great.
Does it? How about in our studio audience? Are you getting a echo, or some kind of feedback? Or you're getting echo, Johnny? I don't ever believe Johnny. He just says that. No echo. All right. See, I knew Johnny was just busting my chops. But if you are, let me know. All right, because I've had this monitor now for like 5 years. It's a 27-inch monitor. It's okay. You got a green screen? Oh, you got a green screen. Oh, good for you. And why don't you come in and tell us about it? Actually, I forgot to put the link in.
Boop.
Let's do that. Put the link in.
Kitchen in the background.
And I'll pin that to the top. And there we go. Anyway, yeah, so do I, because I'm not really in my garage. Of all the things to use as my backdrop, really messy.
Actually, only because I'm so used to seeing that light above a pool table. It looks like you're in the rec room. I don't see anything else.
Yeah, I wreck things in that room, but that actually lived. I told you that story, didn't I? That actually lived above a pool table for quite some time in a bowling alley.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. They the ballast went bad on it, and they were going to throw it away. And it's kind of fading out. What's kind of fading out?
His green screen? I don't know.
It's
now.
You're talking in short thoughts.
Riddles. Riddle me this.
It was maybe there was an echo, and then no echo, and now it's fading out. I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah, just leave us hanging.
You're kind of fading out. Gotcha.
He's flickering now.
You're mobile. Okay, I appreciate that. I'm glad to. Here on WBILL. That's Bill, by the way. Join us as we cruise the highways. I don't know. I can't. I wish I was prepared. I could have come up with something better than that.
Play the top 40 as chosen by you, the viewer.
Stay awake there, Bobby. Stay awake there, Bobby. I hope you're not driving long distance and at night you're in Kansas, so it's only 9 o'clock there. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Anyway,
just like that.
Let me say something. Okay, I'm gonna say something again. I'm hearing something. I am hearing something.
You what?
I was hearing something. I thought I heard my voice come right there.
It's confusing. You're so close. It was distorted.
The voices. I'm hearing the voices again. I'm so God. So what I did was I've had this monitor. Yeah, I hear myself. WSHIT. Yeah, let's put that up there. That's beautiful.
Hey, Bill. William's here too.
Hello, William.
Yourself.
I'll go by William.
Maybe
I sign William. I'm one of those weirdos that signs his full name but goes by a different one.
Well, because it's legal.
Well, it's legal to put WSHIT too. It doesn't matter. You can go by whatever you want. I'm hearing voices. I'll turn the volume down. Anyway, I've had this monitor for at least maybe 6 years even. At the time when I bought it, I was like, wow, it's full HD, 1080p. Woo! It was a 27-inch monitor. Oh, great monitor. Anyway, it's still pretty good. It does a job. But all this time, I didn't realize that it's speakers. Or maybe I knew once upon a time and forgot about it. I never used it because I was using a DVI cord, a DVI input.
So at each side.
They're built into the monitor.
Yeah, but like all along.
How far are they apart? I don't know. I can't. They're in the monitor. I mean, there and there. Okay. It's a 27-inch monitor. They're actually kind of in the back, and it just looks like ventilation grates, because they're bigger than them. Anyway, long story short, I decided, okay, after all these years, let's use what do you call cable? For television. What do you call?
Coax?
Excuse me. Huh?
Coax cable.
For a monitor?
HDMI? I don't know. Fuck, you're just so...
Yes, I got an HDMI because HDMI can transmit sound. So hooked it up, and now I get sound out of my monitor. And I also had a 2-in-1. You know what a 2-in-1 is? Don't get dirty.
I had a 2-for-1.
It's a big old sub, like a 10-inch sub with 2 satellite speakers that have been just sitting over there forever and ever and ever. For once upon a time, I had them hooked up to that TV over there, but they were just sitting there. So I decided now with my new PC, this is really boring shit. With my new PC, I have that's a 5-in-1 analog headset. In other words, it's actually got the plugs, and that's plugged into my sound out on the back of the PC. Well, this new PC had a header for a front jack. So I hooked that one up to the front. So now I've got all kinds of sound. I went from just a pair of headsets laying on my desk to those speakers, these speakers, and it's loud. It's very loud. So
surround
that's
sound.
That's my it's not that. And I got to work on balancing it a little bit. The sub's a little loud, right here by my feet. But anyway, I think they're pretty much meant to be across the room. But that's it.
That's my neighbor.
What'd you call him?
Gary.
The way you said it. Sounded like gay. Hey, gay. Hey, Charles Galushki, the producer. How you doing, Gary? Good to see you, buddy. And William, we're doing great. I guess. I don't know. Jim was just carping a little bit, but I think he's okay now.
No, I'm still pissed. Hi, Charles.
Okay.
How come?
Well, I'm glad you got over it for my show.
You always cheer me up, Bill. You know what? It doesn't matter how Monday through Saturday goes. If I'm in the shittiest mood, I know Sunday night I'm going to laugh.
Good. Oh, and by the way, remember how last month I was talking about I was going to run out of time because I used the free StreamYard? And I never did because it rolled over to the next month that night. Well, it's not going to this time. The rollover date is the 28th. And when I started the stream, I have an hour and 55 minutes. So if we go 2 hours, you and I are going to be talking to each other for 5 minutes.
Oh, so it's going to be an under 4 hour skit tonight.
It's going to be under 2 by 5 minutes.
Boom.
Bum. You know, I mean, I could have, used a different streaming service, but I thought, 2 hours is good. Hour 55 minutes is good. We run out of things to say.
Jam-packed all the fun, all the information, all the jokes, all the knowledge in under 2 hours.
And so far, we haven't done any of that. And we're in how far are we in? We're in for a while.
12 minutes. So if you want to get in here, you got to hurry up and get in because we only got 2 hours.
They left the R out of your name, so they called you gay. That's a lawsuit.
Why you fucking caring you? You worried about that?
Oh, and by the way, being the co-host here, I keep noticing that whenever I review and I sometimes look at my own videos just to see how this sound was, see how things went, And then I hear, all through the thing. Nobody says anything to me. And I annoy the living shit out of myself, so I can't even imagine what it must be like for you guys to hear that sound.
Well, we know you're a vapor.
Yeah, I know, but I don't have to vape in your ear unless you want me to.
You're not. The speakers are way over there. Unlike you got fucking surround sound everywhere. You just
now I do, yeah. But actually, you're just some crappy sounding little speakers on my monitor right now. So, but I did turn them down because I was worried because they're definitely louder than my headset. They're not bad, for speakers. What are you doing?
Pretending I got a headset. I got my speakers, so it's really loud now. Now vape. I just lost an idea. Holy shit, that's good suction, Bill.
What would have been a funny gag is I blew the vape into the microphone. If you had been prepped ahead of time, you could come out of one of your ears or out your nose or something. That would be funny. Oh, David Lorenzo's in here. Hi, David and John Flynn. How you doing, John? Good to see you too, of course, as always. All my regulars. I love my regulars. Just to keep me going. So I spent some time with David today. Look, I am your father. I'm your father. Huh?
Your live stream, I saw him.
Yeah.
In the under
David Guns Lorenzo.
Pretty svelte.
Yeah, I was really upset with my stream because everybody said I was pixelated and this and that. And what the funny thing is, the YouTube, I think, was having an issue, and I think part of it is I was streaming at 1080, and I think it's trying to live down. I'm going to try 720 next time when I'm doing that. See if it makes a difference. Because if you watch it now, yes, there are sections that were 1080, but when I first tried to watch it, it was unwatchable. And then it got better. So I don't know if they were having issues or what. I don't know. It's weird. Now there's only blurbs of it, And it wouldn't even show it at first. It was saying it was fixing or what do they call that when they're setting it up?
Yeah.
Converting it. I don't know. But the second one, which came later, was ready to go. So that was weird. Hello, Maddie. How are you? Haven't seen you in at least a couple hours.
Hi, Maddie. Yeah, and you said when you dropped from the 5G back down to 4, it seemed to
Well,
go
4G did seem to go better, and you just wonder if there's just so many 5G phones in my local, surrounding me, right there. If that had something to do with it too. I mean, we were on Jupiter Island. Oh, I kept saying we were in Tequesta. We're in Jupiter. We're we're in North Palm. We're in Florida. But really, we were on Jupiter Island. And I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Let me tell you something.
Tell me.
The GPS had me go north on A1A to go home. For some reason, it was 6 minutes faster that way, probably because of traffic. So what it did was it had me drive the full length of Jupiter Island. Have you ever heard of Jupiter Island, Florida?
I've heard of Jupiter.
Jupiter Island is home of some of the wealthiest people in Florida. I mean, it's a neighborhood where people's houses have names,
Tiger Woods' place is there?
Yeah, I probably drove right by it because this is just this beautiful scenic road with it was just the homes were unbelievable. So I'm glad it took me that way, and it was only a couple of cars. I mean, it was sweet. So I drove the entire length of Jupiter Island before I crossed over on the bridge and came home. It's amazing that I lived that close to that many millionaires and possibly a couple of billionaires. But anyway, very nice ride. I enjoyed that.
What's money?
Who else we got? We got Maddie, Ed, Gary. I thought I saw Jody. Hi, Jody. How you doing? I knew somebody else came in. Well, that went from 10 to 11. So I do have some video if you'd like to see it.
I absolutely do, always and forever.
Well, I can't promise always and forever. That's a very popular wedding song.
Randy Travis.
I don't know. I'm just making shit up. I have no idea.
You shit maker, you.
Let me see.
All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, here I am down in.
I said Tequesta at this point. Well, I mean, you drive through Tequesta to get here, so it's I saw a big Tequesta sign, so I was like, okay, we're in Tequesta. Let me see. This is from my phone. It won't be pixelated, so there's no need to complain.
What's this? I hear you're a terrible drone pilot. What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Did you?
I clipped some leaves off a tree. Yeah, I do that all the time. It's what I do.
Wow.
I enjoy doing that. I didn't crash my drone.
Yeah.
He's got to exaggerate things. It almost took you out. So apparently I was flying a Cessna. I nearly took him out and all the rest of them too. Because,
Tuesday
it
morning,
exploded and went into flames. I actually have the video from that flight. I recorded everything. So, you could stop the lies. Stop the insanity. No, Tammie made me nervous that the dog was about to jump on the drone because I was flying it really close. And then because she goes, "Oh no, don't jump it, don't get it." And she said it like that just as a warning to the dog. I thought I was far enough away not to see because the dog was on the other side of her from my perspective. So I thought, oh shit! So I raised the drone up real high and I clipped a leaf. And he's making this big, huge ordeal. Whatever.
Tough crowd, eh?
I know. I tell you.
They're smoking 14 now.
Huh? Oh, it's great. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Feel free to make me feel stupid.
Oh,
nice.
No.
Sure.
Never make the host feel stupid.
Let's see. Share. There we go. That's the world famous Tammie Jean. You ready? Go. Oh, audio will be good.
Oh, yeah.
With MaxAir 20 and Tammie
Boop.
Jean, Matt Cundiff and TJ Alexander.
And some
Lorenzo.
smart ass on the left there.
Flying a few drones here. Tammie's got her FPV on. is.
You know, the way the DJI FPV flies. I mean, I think I think that's how I could get into FPV.
You know, yeah, I agree. I just don't know if I would, but if I did, that would be the route.
David found a secret spot here.
Don't tell Ray Kelly; it'll be in the newspaper. Let's see. Anything else going on here?
This way. On the other side of that.
There's my famous polka dot umbrella. Yeah, we're in between the ocean and the. All right, this is crap. Okay, let's move on.
I'm recording. Hooray!
Your polka dot umbrella.
Next, TJ.
Underneath an Inspire.
MaxAir's Inspire. So that's the original Inspire.
He's gonna hatch an egg on his head.
TJ was hot, so Max blew on him a little bit there.
Oh,
It was hot.
I'm sure. External air conditioning.
Let's talk about live stream.
Great that we've all gathered together.
Yeah. Don't get. Oh.
Yeah. Well, anyway, this gives you an idea what we did today.
A lot of fun, man.
Where is he? There it is.
Yeah, it was nice to go out and do something for a change. I was going to take my bike, but I didn't want to ruin everybody's day because if I brought the bike, it would have rained.
Oh,
Oh,
bad
that's-
luck, really?
That's how it works. It said there was supposed to be some showers, so I was like, well, screw it. Even if some showers, I don't feel like taking the bike all the way down there. And, you know,
How far
so
was it from your house?
not that far, 40-minute drive,
Oh, cool.
and actually, miles wise, 26, 27. You know, I took a US 1 all the way down. It was nice. But I had a meeting to be elected on the board of directors of the Treasure Coast. No, I'm sorry, the Martin County USBC, but I didn't get voted in. There were 7 people and 4 spots. That was my first time first meeting I even ever showed up for, you know, so, but they keep insisting. So I became an associate. So I get to do all the same things that they do, but I just don't get to vote. But they're like, no, you're not going to be an associate long because there's a couple other people that aren't going to be around long.
You gonna knock them off, or they're gonna croak themselves? Hi,
Yeah, a little
Chris.
secret. I didn't even vote for myself. I didn't want it. I think they figured that out. Let me see. Akarasho, welcome in, buddy.
Warren's in the house.
Yeah, Jim, thanks for letting us know you were showering and pooping earlier. That was
Yeah.
Yes, that was timely and important information.
Just so you know, I'm a clean kind of guy. Look at that. Look at that. That's that baby's bum. That's so smooth.
I mean, as long as it wasn't simultaneous.
No,
Let's see. I've got.
I don't poop in the shower. I don't shave in the shower.
Okay.
This-
All right.
Yeah. Come on, Chris. That's old news.
Let's see. I got some drone video. I could show you that I didn't crash my Mini 2. Show you where we were, get you a nice idea. Clean and relieved.
Hi, Doc.
Hey, Doc. Welcome.
There.
in. All right, there's no audio for this, obviously. This is from the Mini 2. Mini 2 I had an ND8 on. So some of the shots under the tree here are a little dark.
That looks nice. You know,
I have a filter on the Air 2S too. I don't even know what it is. Don't even bother to take them off anymore. It's Florida. You got to have a filter on.
we had a nice day here in Toronto too. I was out doing some yard work, and I come in and I see this and I said, if I were an hour away, I'd have been there. I want to get down there so bad now.
So these are the big fluffy leaves that I clipped.
Oh, there you go. Clip.
No, I didn't get them.
Oh,
That wasn't the time. I was looking for an opening in the trees. You couldn't see, but there was overhanging branches. But there's the Atlantic Ocean, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Right on the other side. It was very windy, as you can tell. And here's the Mini 2 handling it like nobody's business.
That's true. Been in there once.
Yeah?
It was a horrifying night.
Why was it horrifying? Do tell.
It was high school. We were down there for March break, about 8 of us, just hammered.
Oh,
and
sounds terrible.
Yeah. We go out there, and I only go as far as I can touch the bottom. And by the time I was starting to freak out, thinking it's going to drag me out, I come back in, and I'm looking around, and I can't see any of my buddies. So by the time I get back onto the beach, I'm freaking out. And this is about 2, 3 in the morning. And lifeguards are driving their Jeeps down there. And I'm telling them, my buddies, they're all dead. Well, the current had washed them down a mile.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to watch out for rip currents, man. Rip tides. They'll take you.
That's why I won't go in anymore.
It's interesting. You get the green and then it goes right to blue.
Yeah.
See the water?
I do.
But this was a very nice spot. And there's some new construction there. They thought that maybe they could rip that a little bit, but we didn't make it down there. Dive. I mean, I did with the drones, but with the camera drones, but not the.
So is that a condo or a hotel?
I don't know. It's nothing yet. It's under construction.
Oh wow.
I don't go down there with the Mini 2. I went down there with the Air 2S.
What
you really get the motion blur with that filter on there. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
That question up there. What do I influence, Chris? I'm not an influencer. I'm meek and mild Jimmy.
I'm under the influence.
What is a Nazgul? What the hell is that?
That's an FPV drone. Very popular FPV drone.
Oh. I'm such a noob.
But anyway, seen the boats and how nice and la la la. Pretty typical Florida footage.
Wow, look at that. Action. They're just zipping up and down.
Yeah, I know. I could probably take some shots from this and make an actual video, but you get it raw.
Oh, I love it raw.
Yeah, I've heard. What's next? Oh,
I'm gonna puke.
This was me trying to figure out how to bring it in without running into a treetop because we were underneath this little shelter over here. Okay, let's bring it down. Okay, this is really bad. There, see, we're over here.
Is that your polka dot?
Huh?
Is that your polka dot umbrella?
No, that's David's pilot umbrella. That's what he was calling it. There we go. And look, I didn't hit the tree. You could tell the heat was getting to us a little bit. Like, rolling, sure. Hanging out. Hey. All right, let's see. Let's see if I can find a spot where I clip the leaf.
Howdy.
Who needs a Mini 3? Look at this thing with the breeze and the wind and the stability. TJ. I said, yeah, the lip really makes the shot. Here it comes.
Jasper.
So you're trying to get it to pay attention to the drone.
Yeah.
You made a comment about don't go for the. Wait. That made me nervous. It's like, wait, what? What do you mean? So I just jumped up a little bit. That's all, and I clipped some leaves. See, that's it.
He's clearly used to them, obviously.
Well, apparently he goes after them on occasion. Then I did this really pathetic. I wanted to see this. They were like, look out for the branch. Look out for the branch. Yeah, I see the branch. I see those branches. This is where I almost killed everybody, allegedly. So,
Yeah.
Here we go. All right, you want to see? Here we go.
Well, you're going up the stairs?
Yeah, I should have done a line of sight. I could have done it a lot quicker than this. So I was doing it from my screen, and I just felt like I was hitting everything, but I didn't. Okay, let's move it up. And then I was like, oh, now you got to watch out for the overhanging branch. Now you got to watch out for the railing. Then I was like, okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take 10 minutes to do this. Ta-da!
Hi, crap. Oh, beauty.
Yeah, it was all right. Line of sight, I probably could have went right through there. Anyway, that's all Mini 2 stuff. We'll close out of that. Bush grooming. Hanging with JD, ladies and gentlemen, talking about bush grooming. Yeah, that's a thing, We're going Brazilian. Giddy. We're going Brazilian. Hey, Chris. And I don't spread those. It's nice spreading rumors. Just shave it all off.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. New Wondershare Filmora for iPad. Version 2.0.0. They're making Wondershare. They're making Filmora for iPad now. Thank you for that pop-up. I want to mean try now. Why are you trying to sell it to me on a Windows PC? Doc Murdoch, Chris Wedgeworth. All right. Night Train's in here. How you doing, Mike? So what did you do today?
Yard work. I raked the yard, gave it a fluff, put the garden hoses back on the knobs. Drugs. Routine.
All right.
Because I take drugs. Art flies drones. I take drugs.
Well, so do I. I mean, prescription drugs. Notice with that filter on close up, it seems like it doesn't focus quite as well as it should. Too strong. Must be a 6. I don't know what's on there. 64. This is the Air 2S. However, once you get up, it's beautiful. Keep forgetting to take it off.
Oh my god!
There we go.
Are you unleashing the weapon, Bill?
Huh?
I just heard a zipper. I just asking if you're unleashing the weapon.
No.
Of
Sorry.
mass destruction.
I can't see what the hell this is. My eyes are going. Oh, that's all you need. Yeah, that's all you need.
You sound a little Irish here. Oh, it's only an 8.
Only an 8. I am one of my father's Irish. It comes out on occasion. Top of the morning to you. Yeah, it's only an 8. I probably could have used a little more. But it's also polarized, so CPL.
Yeah.
So it does nice with the water. Nice with the water. It's probably need to clean it.
Looks fine.
I don't know. Looks all right. This is pretty much the same shit I did with the Air 2, with the Mini 2. Let's go back and forth. Yeah. I did investigate. I went a little further with the Air 2S, as I am wont to do. A little higher. It's a beautiful area, huh?
Yeah.
Really skinny island.
Yeah.
I went down to invest. I actually went to investigate the construction. Of which it was Sunday and there was no activity.
Oh,
Probably could. Look at this. Oh no, the gate's closed. The gate's
fly it then.
well. You'd have to be nervy because if something happened, you wouldn't be able to get it. See how the gate's locked up over here?
Well, yeah, because we're fat old men, but I bet you Matty would go. TJ, he's nimble. He could jump a fence. Hi, Alexis. Fashionably late.
Hey, Alexis, welcome in, my darling.
Well,
Anyway,
we wouldn't want you to be on time. That's when we said all our filth. We got the filth out of the way, Alexis.
now you're disappointing her.
Now I have to be a gentleman.
No, she doesn't mind the filth. She's a grown-up. This video looks good. Then I went down and decided to investigate that one over there. I'm skipping ahead. I was like, what's going on up here? Actually,
Yeah, she heard a zipper.
she heard a zipper open and she came in, huh?
She wasn't even on the live stream when she heard it. Talk about a superpower. My
Her
superpower
spidey
is
senses.
I can hear whenever a zipper goes down.
Her spidey senses went off. It was kind of bright. I'm looking at my phone screen. I was like, is there somebody on that roof? And obviously there isn't, but they're working on something here. So maybe now that I got it on this is the first time I'm reviewing this video, by the way. Can you tell? Let's see. What do we got
Yeah,
there? They're doing something.
I saw it flying. It a lot of AC units on that much.
You got like a wheelbarrow thing there.
A wheelbarrow. Very cool.
Yeah.
Look at us nosing at the top of that roof.
I probably should have went down and started looking in some of those windows. Yeah, it looks like they're working on the roof. See all the fresh tar over here?
Black tar.
Yeah. Okay, very exciting shot of yesterday. They were working on the roof. Wouldn't be a bad place to live, but top floor there. All right, so that's that. I wanted to see that because I wanted to see what it was I was looking at. A whole bunch of this stuff. Oh, this impressed me. I said, "Yeah, let's do the return to home and see how. Let's see how the drone does. See if it lands on the landing pad." Because it was very dusty. You know, that white dust that's made of 1,000 years of crushed
Dust.
shells and silica. And you didn't really want to land on it if you didn't have to. So I was prepared to cancel the return to home if it didn't land right on it. And you know what? I didn't have to cancel it.
I don't know why I'm not in the participants. But then again, when I look, I don't see all 21 people listed there either, Alexis. So
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. There's
It's
21
cool.
people?
getting there, yeah. So the eye says, oh my God, you're going to nail it.
It's not me. Look, see, I'm just watching. It's the drone.
Oh, well, yeah.
Look at that. Bam! It was like almost dead center. I was very impressed with that.
Yeah.
So that was that. Ta-da!
Ta-da.
And then everything else was live streamed.
Yeah.
So nobody's going to come in and join us, huh? You chicken shit bastard. Hey, Maddie, did you guys stop for a lunch somewhere on the way home? Because I drove through Jupiter Island and nobody arrested me. What are you doing in a vehicle that's less than $50,000? Get out of here!
You lurker.
Yeah.
Just go over to see how the other half live.
Muffy. There's riffraff driving down our street.
Perky water? Were there some
There was perky. Yes, there was perky water.
perkiness?
We were watching the water, and it was very perky.
Akarasho's middle name is Chicken Shit Bastard. My first wife calls me Rat Bastard, so we got something in common.
Chicken shit bastard. Boy, you must have been really good at the spelling bees, when you were to be able to spell all that.
Oh, good night, Kenny.
No, the Harleys aren't cheap. I didn't have the Harley, though. Muffy. My Harley new cost as much as my SUV. Many years later. How about that?
Yeah. We stopped and grabbed some burgers at Handlebar Bar and Grill.
Oh, did you? Oh, that sounds good. I should have stopped. You know what? I came home though, and my wife gave me a big bowl of pho. So Jim, come on! I gave you a layup there. You're supposed to say, "What the fuck?"
Honestly, I had that muffled bad connection, so I didn't hear shit what you said. Say it again.
Oh, let's rewind. I came home and my wife made me a big bowl of homemade pho. Pho.
Pho.
What? And you're freezing again. Every time. Apparently, if you even sound like you're going to say a bad word, the thing freezes on you. Pho is an Asian dish. I think it's Thai actually, but it's like a ramen noodle and a lot of ginger, very spicy. Bok choy, which is a Chinese cabbage kind of. And do you know what bok choy is?
Bok choy.
Bok choy.
Yeah,
and,
all that stuff in the. Yeah, fuck you.
And
What
she
the
puts
fuck?
hard-boiled eggs. She puts whole hard-boiled eggs in it and shredded pork, and it's there you go. Thank you, Chris. What the
Sounds
fuck? I see. That's what I was trying to give him a layup. The audience had to do it for you.
I feel shame.
It's spelled PHO, I think, or you.
Yes,
No,
I
it's
knew
PHO.
that.
What the fuck? It's delicious. Big giant bowl of it. Good now.
Yeah.
You started. Oh, cool. Wait a minute. Alexis. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, you're moving right along. Excellent. Well, I mean, nothing good comes quickly, or something like that.
Yes, I do.
And again, there's nothing good about that.
Says you. Oh my lord.
Bok choy, Klingon for you die tonight. Yeah. Kapla. the only Klingon
Ken,
I know.
wake up. God. You're
Hmm?
missing the show. Ken, wake up.
Jim's video is freezing down here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
No, it's not.
Just he did just wonderful shots of him. It's always with your mouth open, by the way. Not that wide open.
Bad news. What?
Get all the servos in and such. That's really very cool. What a pity it would be it was over in 30 seconds. And what are you speaking of, Alexis? Wait, let's put that up there for a while so she could be ashamed. There you go. What are you talking about? The flight? The drone flight? Yeah, that would be a shame.
You
know. That's really, you got to find some. Oh, wait a minute. Charles Gulushki, the producer, otherwise known as. Tonight was the night you said you were going to try the screwball. He's got a couple little, like, airplane bottles.
Shots, spark plugs, I call them.
Yeah, probably stole them out of a hotel or something.
Little spark plugs. Oh, Jenny's sleeping.
You know, it's hard to tell whether he's sleeping, he's awake. You know, it's all pretty much the same thing. Come on, Charles. I don't see your response. You said you were saving it for the show. What you really need to do is come on live with us right now and share a drink with me and Jim. Although Jim doesn't drink.
Not on Sunday nights anymore. There was that one show. Ooh, God.
Yeah, I know. I do remember. You got like a week, like 6 months worth of drinking in on that one show.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I don't drink much, but when I do, I go overboard because that's the kind of guy I am. Moderation is not in my vocabulary.
I am. No, you're not. No, you're not. Your name is Charles.
I am Groot.
I am Bill. I like that. Yeah, it's gonna be my slogan. I'm gonna have a shirt made with "I am Bill" across the front of it. In case I ever. Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, Johnny Drone Flyer. Okay, I just thought I'd show that. I tell you, watching you print that plane and watching everybody print everything, I really want to get into that and get myself a 3D printer. And I think I'm going to try all different kinds of stinky stuff, all kinds of crazy stuff. What I'll do is I'll sit up in the garage and put an exhaust fan. That way my neighbors can smell it.
I couldn't put up with the noise.
His snakes love him. He strokes his snakes and loves his snakes. He does. I've seen him do it. He's very proud of his big white snake. It's true.
Yes, I've witnessed it myself, and
yeah. No, he's not afraid to expose that snake. He pulls it out whenever possible.
He loves wrapping it around and around his neck. I'm so jealous.
Yeah. Noise? Who said noise?
I said noise.
Why'd you say noise?
The 3D printers are noisy.
No.
Well, then what's his
I don't have one. I don't know. They don't seem noisy. Huh?
Who is it? Somebody's got a stream, and when they pop on, he's got a 3D printer going, and it's just all you can hear. It's so annoying. Blind Neil. Adrian.
ABS. Yeah, ABS apparently. Yeah, you need an enclosure, I guess. Hey, Blind Neil, it's been a while. Smash that thumbs up. You know, I didn't even smash the thumbs up. If I'm not going to do it, how can I expect anybody else to do it?
Yeah. Okay, let's do it right now.
Is Adrian in here? Hey, Adrian. How? Oh, see, this is why we like Adrian because where is he? Because he says original things. Because that's new. I've never heard that.
Ladies and germs.
Yeah. Yeah, that's original. You could do better, Adrian. The thumbs up sucks. Or you could suck on your thumb up. I'll tell you. MaxAir 20.
Woo!
He got a hell of a deal on that Inspire.
Yeah.
And it's badass. I'd love to have that. I'll give you $10 more than you paid for it.
Yeah, he's loving DPI.
You're gonna try the LWPLA. Yep, the lightweight. Yep. I mean, I'm sure it'll do well. I wonder how much heavier overall the entire plane is using the regular PLA versus the LW.
What do those stand for?
PLA is a type of filament that you use for printers, 3D printers. But LW just means lightweight. It's a different composition. I don't know that much about it, to be honest with you, like how much lighter, but apparently just as strong, if not stronger, more expensive, but lighter. So it's great for when she's printing an entire RC airplane. Okay, I heard a blink.
There he is.
Are you kidding? Ladies and gentlemen, the producer, Charles Galuski.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Loud and clear.
Great. Now, let me see.
Spark plug.
That's the stuff. Well, I mean, you can't tell, but it's in my glass. So this is it. This is the first time you've tried it?
Yes. Well, I took
Okay.
a couple of sips earlier while you were talking, but
What'd you think?
What? I'm still trying to get used to this camera.
No, you look good. We got you dead center.
Salute.
Salud.
Chug, 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 chug.
So what do you think?
Well, it's better than the Squirrel brand.
You like it better than the SQRRL Squirrel?
Yes.
This is it's out of the peanut butter whiskeys I've tried, it's the most expensive. But it's sweeter and it's got like a fuller flavor to it. It's nice. However, if you can find it, surprisingly enough, it's $17 a bottle, $16.99 at what's that big store I go to? Total Wine and More. Blind Squirrel.
I don't know if we've got one of those up here. Probably we've got two major places up here. One in Clifton Park that's called I think it's called Exit 9.
Okay.
And then there's one in Latham that I haven't been to in I don't know, probably 10 years or so, and I don't remember the name.
Okay. Well, Blind Squirrel is a second brand, and it is really, and I'm particular because I tried some other cheap stuff recently, and it was just the worst. I couldn't even drink it. I left a metallic taste in my mouth. Speaking of leaving a metallic taste in my mouth, Adrian Mateo Jones, ladies and gentlemen. It was really awful. It was the same price, but it was just really, really bad. So it was the first one I really hated. But
the squirrel didn't. This really does taste more like peanut butter than the squirrel.
Peanut butter. Yep.
Brother Bill.
And there's another one. If you like bourbon, Ugly Dog, it's called. They claim to be the only peanut butter bourbon.
Hey, Bill, don't be talking like that about yourself. We all know you're ugly, but don't be calling yourself that on StreamYard. That's what. How you doing, Jim?
Hi, Adrian.
I might be ugly, but I'm no dog.
How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Jim, I was talking to Charles Galusky.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, Adrian. I didn't realize you were talking to me. Good evening, sir.
Everybody in the chat, I'm just stopping in just to say hi, show my beautiful face, unlike Bill. He called himself an ugly dog, Sorry, Bill. I can't help you in that one.
The Ugly Dog's about $20 a bottle, so it's reasonably priced. It's good stuff. Anyway,
Really?
I'm going to finish telling a story there.
Okay.
For him to try the different brands, And I did like that. And that's got more of a bourbon. It's got a stronger whiskey taste to it. But the peanut butter comes through nice. But this is very easy this is too easy to drink. You can sit there and go through a whole bottle of this before you realize what you're doing.
Gotcha.
I was thinking you could combine this with, milk, maybe some chocolate syrup, make a Reese's peanut butter cup kind of thing.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's very interesting. They actually sell a chocolate peanut butter whiskey.
Oh,
I forget what brand it is, but I saw that on the shelf.
Okay, now, Bill, this is by high demand. Somebody actually demanding that I need to do this. So give me my little solo. Yeah. There you go. Just got a little carried away.
The funny thing is he's not drinking.
I got a little razzle dazzle.
Little razzle dazzle. Where's your hat? No hat tonight.
I literally just took it off.
Wow.
Okay, all right. Because you wanted to be like us. Because you wanted to be one of the cool kids.
Well, I was told that I look sexier without a hat, so I kind of let that get to my head, and I took it off.
Why do they lie to you?
I
don't know, Jim. Good question. I don't know.
I can't. It's a little dark where you're at. I can't tell. You got the lights out there?
A little bit.
Nice
Right,
one up in Georgia.
not to sound weird, but you're always sexy, baby.
Okay, but
That wasn't weird at all.
Think about it,
No.
Bill. Like the song, "The
No,
Freaks
no.
Come Out at Night." The freaks come out at night, so that's how it is.
How you feeling, brother? You okay?
All I hear is a bunch of blah 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 blah. That's all I hear.
That's all I hear. Blah, blah, blah.
I asked the guy how he's feeling, call him my brother, and then he comes, that's his response. It's just some people.
Actually, Bill, I'm feeling better, man. I'm still battling with this BS, but I'm trying not to let it get to me because it gets a little overwhelming. And I've already put my case worker in check many times because she acts like she's stuck on stupid, and I'm allergic to stupid shit. Excuse my language, Charles. I apologize, and Jim, everybody in the chat, but I'm allergic to that stupidity, and I don't think she got her head screwed on correctly. I don't know.
Alexis, I don't mean to disagree with you, but just let Adrian talk for a little while. You'll hear something weird. Let me see. Well, anyway, I'm glad to see you, buddy, because I haven't seen you around. Have you been doing any streams?
I was going to actually do mine last night, but I decided not to because I had my 3 kids here, you know what I mean? And my girlfriend was here, so I just went ahead and I just put all my attention to them, instead of doing a stream. So family come first, so I'd say the heck with it.
Well, since Charles came in, I was only going to have that one drink.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
blame it on me.
I was going to just. Well, that was actually my second drink. But that's all I was going to have. Notice I've got iced tea to back it up. However, I'm going to have another one. So since I've got Adrian in here, who's one of the best in the business, and Jim Boshart, who I don't know, I'm going and Charles, my friend Charles, for the first time. Have you been on a stream before?
No, not of any kind.
Of any kind.
Virgin.
Of any kind.
Well,
Ladies and
I'll be honest.
gentlemen.
Yes,
I'll be
Jim,
honest
I
with
am
you, Charles.
Willigan. I am Willigan streamer.
Charles, for this being your first time, you're doing great. By the way, I love the shirt. No assembly required.
Oh, thank
Love
you.
the shirt.
That's pretty good.
Love it.
Yeah. No, I'm honored, man. You're always a great supporter and a funny guy, and I'm always glad to have you come in my channel and having you come on. Awesome.
Thanks for joining. Yes.
Thank you very much, Bill. I genuinely appreciate that. I really do.
Oh no, you're a good guy. I could tell. And then there's Adrian. I'm gonna go get another drink. I'll be right back.
No,
Adrian knows I love.
You don't need to come
Adrian
back.
knows I love him too. Huh?
You don't need to come back. You could go. We'll run it. We got it from here.
Wait. There you go. Wait. How do you? Oh, over here.
Hey,
There you can see that. There you go. I'll be right back.
Kick me out.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to have another drink. Oh.
Hey, Charles, Tammie Jean saying hi to you.
What?
Tammie Jean saying hi to you.
Oh.
In the
Hey,
chat.
Tammie Jean. How you doing?
Where are you located, Charles?
I am in a little one-horse town in central eastern New York. I'm about 45 minutes northeast of Albany and about 22 minutes east of Bennington, Vermont.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. Okay. So, is where you are, Charles? Is it like wooded area, or do you have all the crazy lights like when you're in New York, or Bronx?
Oh no! It's a rural area.
Oh, okay.
If it weren't nighttime, I could probably take the iPad over and show you right out the window.
Yes, sir.
Right over there is a farm, and that's normally where when I get to fly, that's where I fly my Mini.
Okay.
I just buzz it around out there a little bit.
Now you got the Mini 1 or the Mini 2?
Mini 2.
The Mini 2. Okay. Is that your only drone?
No, I have a Holy Stone HS 210 just for like buzzing around inside the house and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a little thing, no camera. That's what I kind of sort of trained myself on.
Yeah, that works in the house.
Yeah. I see Mudball. Hey, Mudball. Doc Murdoch is asking me if I'm near Genesee, and I genuinely don't know. I don't know. I don't really know where she lives. Let me see. Who else is? I heard of somebody else that's up my way.
Well, Max and Tammie Jean.
I think they're in Hudson, and that's would be about probably 2 hours south of me.
Oh, 2 hours away.
Yeah.
I guess that's not that close. My daughter lives 2 hours away from me, so.
When I miss anything good?
Not really.
Okay.
Oh, just Adrian slamming you again.
Well, yeah, that's his job.
Well,
That's his job.
Well, if you think about it, Bill, I don't know why your co-host is actually not being honest to you. He actually called you some amazing thing after you left. He was saying what a good person you are. He loved you very much. You know what I mean? I'm talking about Jim was amazing.
You're kind of cutting out. I heard "love you very much." I'm starting to get a little worried.
Okay. All right. Let me turn my TV off. Hopefully the internet will be better. Okay.
Alexis, I got that email and I just
Look at your email, Jim Boshart.
forwarded that. Yeah, I did. And I just forwarded it over to you because she doesn't
me?
have your email. Yeah.
Did you email it to me?
Yes,
Do you
I
have my
forwarded
email?
Yeah.
Do you have my email?
Pardon?
Yes, you do. Oh, I didn't know you had my email. Okay.
Can you hear me now,
You
Bill?
got it?
That's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, I'll show. Yeah, I got it. Let's actually, I'm going to download them so they can show them.
Can you hear me now, brother Bill?
Yeah, you sound good.
Okay, I was saying that when you was gone, I don't know what the heck Jim Boshart is actually drinking, but he was giving you a lot of praise, saying you were an amazing person.
Yeah, I don't believe a word you're saying. I can hear you, but yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long time. Here comes
this Adrian
Night Train. Hi,
Mateo.
Mike. How you doing, buddy?
Who's this Adrian Mateo drones, man? What the? Look at this guy, dude.
Who
The
the
only one.
Dude, some has been, dude. And
Hey.
when's the last time? Oh wait, I better not say anything. I haven't put out a video in a minute either.
Mike, I called you the other day, Jack. I said you didn't answer the phone.
No, I was busy fucking doing some shit. I was like, man, I ain't got time. I never did get back to you. But I figured if it was important, you'd like, hey man, hit me back. I figured you were just fucking with me or something.
No, I mean, I just wanted to ask you a question regarding the. Remember the little 3D parts that you printed for me?
Yeah.
For the it worked only on one side, but not for the other side. And I was just calling you to see if you could make for the other one. But actually, I went ahead and I ground it off and I made it work. So I fixed it.
There you go. But yeah, they were tiny little parts, dude. So I mean, yeah. You were talking like, oh man, I need some parts for it. I thought they were bigger fucking parts, and I pulled them up. I'm like, dude, these are like they're like take 5 minutes to print or something. They were so tiny. Dude. They were small. It was cool.
So you doing all right,
they were.
Mike?
Huh?
You doing all right, man?
I'm waiting on shoulder surgery, so I've been fucking stalling, and they keep putting me off for this or that or the other thing, but I'm doing all right.
So
Just
that's a cross section of a wing. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you guys see what I'm showing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're seeing it.
That's the program. This is what
4
Alexis
days,
is
8
doing.
hours and 31 minutes for the for that print right there that's going. 4
That's
days.
a long time, man. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Looks like she's printing an entire RC airplane.
Now, Bill, I got a question for
She
you.
printed.
That's
There's
on a
still
stock Ender 3.
She
That's on a
printed that
stock
too.
Ender 3 though. So that's on a stock Ender 3.
Oh,
I noticed it was an Ender 3 that she was printing on or whatever. So is that stock?
Ender
It
3
looks like
Pro.
just the Ender 3. Yeah. So I went to a direct drive on mine, and I get like way faster prints. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't have to push through the Bowden tube and this and that. It was one of the reasons why I went to the direct drive on mine on my first Ender, is so that I could speed prints up. So your normal Ender 3 prints at about 50 millimeter per second is what your regular speed is. I printed about 70 to 75, somewhere around there. So a lot faster. Cuts down a lot of time, especially when you're doing long prints. So things to look into with the basic Ender. A Bowden tube takes so much time because it's got all that slack between the head and the feed that it's got to fill that tube. So that slack makes up for a lot of changes in your programming and whatnot, as far as retractions and this and that. That you're going to retract it like twice as fast in a Bowden tube, because it's got so much slack to pull out of that tube from it moving around or whatever, the spacing in that tube. So there's a lot of accountability there, whereas a direct drive, you don't have all that extra shit to mess with. So it's a lot faster and smoother, and it can run more shit, as far as material wise. But yeah, I love printing, dude. It's fun.
Yeah, I'm really gonna. That's my next hobby. Yeah, I'm really gonna. I was looking at some. They weren't enders.
You got to call it a straight up hobby too, because once you start printing, you're like, well, I got into it like 4 or 5 years ago, and I was like, oh man, it's just going to be cheap parts for me. And now I'm 3D printing. I'm like, well, what the hell do I want to print, dude? It's so endless of what you can print, this or that. It's like, yeah, it's a whole nother hobby, dude. And getting into the more long run, like you're showing wings and shit like that, you're getting into a lot of stuff that there's a lot of variables into a long print versus a short print. One layer could throw your whole fucking print and fuck you up, and you got 3-4 days down. You know what I mean? So you really need your shit right. Yeah. I think my longest print's been like 31 hours, I think, so far. That's been my longest print. It was a nice, cool print, but yeah, it wasn't perfect either. Still, you know.
Well, it's a cool. It looks like a cool thing to get into, and especially when you can do things like this, where you can combine your hobbies and print yourself an entire RC plane like that. That's awesome. Yeah, or you can give yourself a much more handsome face than you.
This was like 21 hours or some shit like that to print that fucking mask.
Wow.
And I mean, it's not very thick.
It works.
Print, but yeah. So I mean, it varies. There's lots of shit you can do though. If you got time, you can walk away. Once you get your shit right, that's the best part, is when you get your shit tuned in right, you can walk away from it and let it do its thing. The less you fuck with it, the better off you are at times. You start getting into it, you're like, oh man, that doesn't look right. You start poking at it. Next thing you know, you're fucking screwing up prints or some shit, So the better to walk away, have it going good and walk away is better, in my opinion, because you don't want to fuck with it more. But yeah. Fembot and so Marcel was printing fucking robots, dude. The full droids like R2D2.
He actually got good money for that R2D2.
Dude, he built fucking shit. And
that was a full scale R2D2 he built.
Yeah, dude.
He printed.
He was originally going to make that into a beer cooler. Like have a 6-pack cooler in there so it'd serve them a beer and everything, and there's lots of shit you can do with it. But
well, he did it good enough that some movie set bought it from him.
Yeah,
he got good money for it.
Nope. Yeah, he's in good with the movie companies up there in Canada or whatever, as far as like he does props and stuff like that. So he's made quite a few props here and there, different shit for some of the movies and whatnot. But yeah, that's good money, big time money. Yeah. I just need to get the right niche, find the right company to get in with or whatever. But I don't know. I haven't pushed to try to find anything. I have fun printing myself. And like Adrian, how much did I charge you for those, Adrian? Did I even charge you shipping, bro? I think I shipped those free, didn't I? And like sent some stickers or some shit like that. I didn't even charge them for them, dude. I was like, well, here, dude. They were so tiny. I was like, no, fuck, dude. I felt bad trying to charge them. They were tiny little parts. They were like for one of the gimbals or something on one of his drones or something like that.
Yeah, the thing broke.
Yep.
I was talking to Robbie about this, and I was looking at this one. This is a 10 log TLD3 Pro. Yeah. This is what he uses, and it's got a dual feed.
Yeah, dual, and it's direct drive. It looks like too. It doesn't look like it's fucking Bowden tube. It looks like it's direct into the fucking. I'm waiting on the pictures to come through. Is there a tube that goes? No, it doesn't look like there's a tube. It looks like it's direct drive from the spool. So the spool feeds right into the fucking head.
Yeah,
that's where direct drive comes in. So there's not like a 1.5 foot of tube. You know what I mean? It looks like it goes straight off the tube into the fucking hot head. That's direct drive. That's good.
It's pretty big. He does. Yeah, he's making some money with this thing too.
Right?
I mean, he does it for kind of a living. But what else do you got?
Yeah, I just got so much work going, like regular work, that I'm afraid that the fucking printing and fucking interfere too much to keep it going and fucking keep it right. You know what I mean? But otherwise, I'd push prints off of my shit and fucking. I got 2 printers. I mean, there's no reason why I couldn't. But then I'm spending time with them and taking away from my regular work, and
That sucker.
fucking working my ass off for my, But I don't know. It's 600 by 600. Holy fuck, that's big, dude.
Yeah.
That's a huge fucking build plate, dude.
Yeah.
So you're under 3 is 250 or 220 by 235, I think, because you're under 3 Pro. So, I mean, that's like 3 times the build space almost. 660 would be 3 times the build space, 220, So, yeah, that's huge.
Well, you pay for it too. That's $1,600. It's almost $1,639.
Well, yeah. It's an investment, though. That's how you got to look at it, as an investment. But if you've never printed, I would suggest finding something like $200 and fucking working your way up to it. You know what I mean?
Now this one's in between.
Like you're under 3 or something for a couple $100 and build up to buying a big one like that.
This one's in between. This is what 500 by 600. That's the 5. But the original one I showed you, this is
that dual head fucking direct drive is fucking nice, though, dude.
This is 560 for one of these. This
that's not too bad. Yeah.
Well, this isn't nearly as big.
$200, though, dude. I'm telling you, under 3, you can do a lot of shit with. If you've got the time to spend on it, that's the whole thing. Because until you get it tuned in and working the way you want, so you can set it and go. I mean, it takes time to get it to that point. There's always going to be tweaking. Like Tim Jackson's already upgraded and fucking Edge FPV. Edge is the one that got me doing that. I got a fucking Raspberry Pi to hook up yet to my fucking under 3 that's going to be able to fucking. So on my phone, I can be sitting at work and I can fucking pull it up and I can look at the video camera that's on it and stop it, or, it looks like something's going wrong. So let me adjust this fucking thing. I'll be able to do that all from my phone if I set it all up like he's done. But I just haven't. It gets complicated, dude. Now we're like computer programmers. I'm like, fuck, dude, this is getting a little crazy. I just wanted to print some parts, man. That's all I bought it for. Like now I'm fucking like computer programmer and all kinds of shit. Designer and fucking, you gotta wire all that shit up to fucking gather all the different fucking power bucks and fans and this. It's like a whole fucking assembly thing that you're doing, dude. I got a fucking like spider of parts and wires going together right now. I'm like, I'm afraid to put any power to it. I'm afraid all the money is spent to get all the shit. I'm afraid I'm gonna blow something. So it just one of those things. I'm like that close to the fucking hooking it up to Wi-Fi.
Hey, brother Bill.
Yeah.
I'm about to go ahead and go, buddy. I'm about to go ahead and sit down for a little bit, then go ahead and go to bed, man.
Yeah, man. Work day tomorrow. Weather's coming around. Fucking keeping busy.
Hey, same old, man. But right now, I'm actually at home for a little bit, man.
Well, do what you do, man.
Yeah,
Just
man.
well.
Anyway, I'm glad to see you guys, man. Bill, Jim, Charles, Big Mac, everybody in the chat. I'll see you later.
See you, Adrian.
All right. Thanks for stopping in, Adrian. Appreciate it. He's actually doing some carbon fiber with those printers too.
Yeah,
it's the combination
nozzle and this and that, and yeah, you can run carbon fiber fucking filament through.
It's a combination carbon fiber and
it's like a mesh plastic type thing, but yeah, it's pretty durable. MD95 TSI, one of the FPV guys that I fucking originally started back with 3 or 4 years ago. He had like I think he had an ANET 8 or something like that originally, and now he's on unders, but he was printing some carbon fiber with under 3s, and it was pretty durable. But I don't know why more of these guys aren't trying to print some of this carbon fiber to make frames and shit like that for these small whoops and shit like that. It seemed to me like it could be like productive, but I don't know. I haven't messed with the carbon fiber yet. I've barely messed with ABS and a little bit of PETG. Otherwise, it's been TPU and PLA all the way. But
I think you said it was PET. It's a combination PET and carbon fiber.
Yeah.
How do you get the
don't-
programs for the parts so it knows how to print what you want?
Well, you program it mostly. So
Yeah, I'm
like
not a computer programmer, so how does that
like
work?
Well, you can get them online.
free stuff out there that people have designed, like on Thingiverse. So you'll pull it up from there, and they'll have a file that's available, and then you can put it into your printer program, slice it up, and print it yourself. But it comes down to actual designing. People using like Fusion 360 or Tinkercad, this or that, and designing the part themselves. You know what I mean? Or if you want to get the long play of it, you can get like a 360 scanner that'll actually like scan an object and scan it, and it'll put it into a file that you can then put into your printer program to slice down into a printable program file. You know what I mean? So there's a few different ways to get the files, you know. But yeah, most of the people design them, you know, mostly. And shouts out to them because I've tried Tinkercad. Actually, back in the day when I first got into printing, so this is like a tiny whoop case, like 2 little whoops, indoor type flying drones. But I actually went in and designed it so it says Night Chain FPV in the actual lid of it. But
Cool.
like 2 sections, so like the top area has 1 drone, and then the bottom area has a 2nd drone. But
Cool.
This Alexis shared this with us here. It's a 3D printed airplane. It's a nice wing there.
yeah, dude, there's some crazy stuff that they're
So
printing.
you could print all these things, and you just buy the pattern.
Now
Yeah, you can buy the files from like major companies and whatnot
And
if
that's
you don't mind paying for it. And there's
27 pounds. It's like what, 32 bucks?
Yep.
You know, it's not bad.
Yeah, then you're only paying for the material to print it after that. You know what I mean?
Well, and the controls and everything else.
Right.
It's an RC plane.
Yeah, the electronics and shit. Yeah, but
Jordan,
But,
yeah, you're still though. You could. I've seen guys build like 6-foot wingspan planes and stuff that they all 3D printed, even on an under 3. You know what I mean? Just smaller sections that they printed as they went, and then put it together, and it's flown well and everything. I mean, there's lots of prints out there, but yeah, lots of cool stuff you can do. It's almost endless as long as you know what you're doing with the printer, and that just takes time and practice, learning the printer, how to control it, how to slice things.
This is sweet,
You're-
right?
All your slicer programs are always coming out with new ways to slice things so that it comes out with cleaner prints and this and that too. So there's lots you can do. Almost 2 months without a cigarette.
Oh, congratulations. Good for you.
Totally on the vape, and it's only 3 milligrams of nicotine too. Yeah, so
So this is the one. Alexis is doing this one next. Look at it. It's like the bat plane.
yeah.
See, and look, it's got all
it'd be fun.
the different individual. That's a lot of parts.
For $35 to grab that whole print though, that's nice, dude.
What's it? Well, this is in pounds. So right, is that $35? 27 pounds?
I don't even know.
I don't know what that converts to.
It might be less. I don't know.
It depends on the week.
Right.
Pounds to dollars. $1.28.
27,
Yeah, you're pretty close. 34.58.
$35 for the print. That's not a bad deal. It's a nice size fucking VTOL there. And VTOL means it launches up and then turns and fucking flies too. So vertical launch. Those are cool.
Yeah, it's like a little over 3. Yeah, it's a little over a meter.
That's a good size. Meters,
Pretty cool.
just over to 3 feet.
Yep, 3 foot 3 inches. So that's maybe 3 foot 5 inches, 3 foot 6 inches. That's cool.
That looks fun. Oh yeah, girl. Oh, enjoy. The building of it, 3D printing it and everything else is the funnest part, because once you take all the time, you're like, oh, this print 26 hours and this print's 12 hours and this print's 20 hours. And then you add up like 7 or 8 prints together and you combine it together. And then you put it together with all the electronics and you throw it up in the air and you're like, wow, I did this. You know what I mean? That whole I built this and did it out of, scratch type thing is the whole epic of it all, I mean, even a soap dish turns out fucking, you're like, wow, man, that's pretty cool. It's just a soap dish, but that's pretty cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, the stream is getting crowded, but it's worth it because cheers to Jackson. How you doing, brother? Good to see you.
What is it, like 8 in the morning? He's got a beer in fucking hand. What is it, Monday?
It's 1:30 in the
afternoon. Yeah.
Thanks, Mike.
That's his lunch right there.
Cheers, brother, because it's like 11:30 p.m. here. The bar's been closed, and I'm almost out of liquor. So cheers, bro.
Love you too, brother. Hey, Jim, Charles.
Hey,
I had a bunch of drink, but you weren't at the bar. You know what I mean?
Long flight.
Right? It's the right season starting to warm up over here, man. You'd have probably still been cold, though. It was only like 60s Fahrenheit today or 70 almost, something like that. So you'd have been cold.
Yeah, it's starting to get cold here.
Right. Your winter's just coming on. We're north of the equator, so a little different.
Yeah, I got to start getting some wood ready.
Yeah, keep the house warm.
Doc, Chris, Alexis, everybody in chat. Alexis, stop.
Alexis, you got to pronunciate your words better, or enunciate your words better. That's what it is.
This is kind of this is for Charles. It's kind of a ripoff of Screwball. So with the K. But this is actually really, really very good, and it's very reasonably priced, by the way. That's it. That's
over here.
say $19.
I wonder if I can get that delivered here.
Jensen beef.
Peanut butter whiskey. I've never had any peanut butter whiskey.
Sounds weird. I'm a bourbon drinker, whiskey drinker. I was like, wow, that just sounds really, really sweet. But you know what? I'm hooked on it. It's delicious.
Peanut butter sounds good.
That's really good.
Smooth. Makes it nice and smooth.
Hi, Chris Hope.
Chris Hope.
Did you get some chocolate liqueur with that and mix it together and be making some Reese's peanut butter cups or some shit?
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I could do some damage with that. Right.
I'm down with that. Yeah.
Peanut butter fucking with. Oh, shit. It's on.
S'mores. Look at this Ugly Dog S'mores whiskey.
Ooh.
Oh, there you go. Kentucky bourbon.
Ooh.
Bourbon whiskey.
Yeah, made from bourbon. Yep.
Yeah. Well, I'm being
And
converted it. Damn it. They took all the good shit out.
And I've had the Ugly Dog,
Whiskey.
just the peanut butter, and it's very good. So there you go.
Never heard of it before. I wonder if I can get it here.
Well, no. See, you're not in the U.S. there, Tim. You don't realize that the U.S. there's like microbreweries and fucking like
Yeah, we have
all
them
these
here.
legal fucking stills and all kinds of shiners and this and that, all going fucking legal now. So like, that alcohol is almost like a side market, dude. It's almost like a Family Dollar fucking popping up everywhere. You know what I mean? Everybody's doing whiskeys and bourbons, and
we have a lot of them over here, Mike. A lot of them.
I've been corrected, ladies and gentlemen. I've been corrected. All right. Let's euros to dollars.
I don't know.
oh,
You're right. It's
it
not
does
a
make a difference.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
cheap.
it's much closer. It's much cheaper. Hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's cheaper now.
Yeah. It's almost dollar for dollar.
Oh,
Here we go. So 27 euros.
Oh my god.
oh shit, we went down like 0.09 or some shit like that for that.
It's only $29.
That ain't bad.
Cool.
Brother Hope, what's going on?
Ours is like 0.75.
Guy, Doc, have a good night. Thanks for stopping
Good night,
in.
Doc.
See you, Doc.
We're gonna all be calling it a night soon because I'm gonna run out of my free StreamYard
I
time.
got one more mixer after this myself, so
That kicks in.
11:33. So if we get
said I'm going to bed.
about 11:55, they're gonna shut me off.
It won't shut you off. It'll extend it.
No, it'll keep doing it. It just won't save the recording for you.
Well, I don't save the recording anyway.
Yeah,
I've done it.
it automatically does. The StreamYards will save the recording, but it really just cuts you off.
You don't get free recordings though. I don't know. I mean, we'll still be I think we'll be talking, but I think it'll stop streaming to YouTube.
No.
So
I was gonna do it before.
so jump on the panel if you want to keep talking to us.
Yeah, get it in now. Or get out.
Get it in.
Okay, this thing's starting-
Peter.
Make sure you get out at the right time, though.
Don't want to pay that
Yeah, alimony sucks.
Where were you 31 years ago telling me that? Holy.
Yeah, right.
You gotta live in the right states. No alimony in the state of Florida. No alimony in Pennsylvania
I
either.
don't think there is in Michigan anymore either. I think they did away with that with common law marriage.
Really?
Yep.
Jersey there still is.
Oh yeah, there
There's no common law marriage in Michigan anymore. You can't be together for 7 years and think you're married. You gotta go down. You gotta go down and do it right, or you're fuck off. We ain't paying off. We're not playing that bullshit. Legit or get out.
Have that piece of paper ready.
Yeah, right. And the checks.
Yeah, it's all over. That crap is all
Oh,
over.
that's cool, Alexis. And what's it costing you? About $5, $4 in the LWPLA? I mean, that's amazing.
30 bucks.
I want a printer.
$7.75 USD. Nice. Oh yeah.
Maybe by my next birthday.
What kind of
That
printer
sounds
you
like fun. I've been watching them ones that Roger and Kim have been putting up here and there, doing all them ships and shit like that. I'm like, man, I might have to buy some fucking prints just to play around with something big, just for something to do. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But I just got no place to put them. What am I going to do with them when I print the motherfucker? Like, I got to have a whole room with showcases to fucking put up all the prints I pay for and print, and nobody buys yet.
Sell them.
Well, that's what I mean. Until they sell, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You may be
Put 'em
sitting
in
on shit for years and years and years. I don't know. Fuck, burn it the fucking bonfire? What? I don't know. That was fun. There you go. Throw it in. I don't know where to put it all. That's why that's why I try to print all the little shit, little knick-knack type shit, figurines and all the different little shit. Anything big, it's like, dude, it takes up so much space. Where the fuck am I going to put it, dude? This is just my drone room. This is just a drone room, bro.
What kind of printer are you looking for, Bill? What kind of printer? Bill? You don't know what kind of printer you want yet?
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Yeah.
I was showing what I want. You didn't see that?
Tell us what you want.
Dude, he's looking like at a like $600-700 fucking dual head fucking direct drive fucking
It's $560.
600 by 600 fucking build plate type shit, dude. Huge. He's looking at print fucking car parts, bro.
I'm gonna, I run a bowling alley. I'm gonna print bowling.
Bill's gonna take over.
I'm gonna print bowling balls.
ABS all the way.
Bill, get that one right there.
He'll print your brake pads next week.
This is the one I was looking at.
Yeah.
The one I got is a Soval 1, and it's got everything I want. It has direct drive. It has everything. Metal extruder.
Assembles in 3 steps in 5 minutes, dude. Can you imagine assembling a printer in 5 minutes, Tim?
No.
Never in my life, dude.
Now,
I've got 2 Ender 3s. They were the same thing, and the second one still took me like a half hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I mean? There's no
we got to route
assembly.
everything.
That's it.
We had to route everything, Mike. We
Yeah.
had to route wires and every damn thing.
Yeah, it
What's
took
the
me fucking
difference?
25 minutes to unbox the motherfucker. Much less fucking assemble it.
Yeah. Dual extruders.
Motherfuckers are playing you.
What's the?
Now, Robbie says he can get me a $30 discount on this, so $530 this would cost me.
Can he get you a little extra couple minutes, man? I mean, 3 minutes would fucking be down to fucking. All right, dude, we can work with that. 3 minutes assembly.
A BMG extruder. You can print carbon fiber with that.
Yeah, he prints carbon fiber with this. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you can print the carbon fiber filament with fucking Ender 3 as well. You just got to change up your tip to a bigger fucking tip.
Metal extruder, direct drive.
Well, yeah. So your tips, you want to run like stainless or fucking like that with because the brass tips wear out faster with carbon fiber. But you just have to basically go up to a 0.5 instead of a 0.4, and you can run it through the Ender 3 and still run it. It holds enough temperature in the plate and everything else, so it'll do it.
what's
Make
the
sure
difference?
you get magnetic bed too. Sorry, Charles. Go ahead.
Well, sorry. I'm just wondering what the difference is between the stuff that I just saw that's sort of like open air and the ones that I've seen on television that are all encased in steel and have a glass door. They almost look like a small oven.
When you enclose it, it becomes a concealed environment. So certain filaments that you run, like ABS, PETG, things like that, they'll have different variants to like the warping and air drafts and shit like that. So enclosing in the printer makes it so it's a controlled environment. You don't have to worry about the drafts and the warping as much with certain materials and whatnot.
Humidity.
Yeah, it's more controlled. So the reason I enclosed mine over here, I enclosed them so that, like printing ABS, the drafts from the outside area wouldn't be like directly on the bed. Like just a little breeze coming through a window would be enough to cause a draft on ABS that it would warp or pull away from the bed and things like that. So that's why they usually enclose them, is just so it's controlled, a little bit better control of the area.
Yep.
Different materials, different temperaments. But yeah, ABS is one of the hardest materials they say to print. So
yeah,
they sell enclosures for these here.
Yep. Or do like
Yeah, you can get them on the Creality website too.
Yeah.
Or you can get a printer like this. See if I can bring it up.
One that's fully enclosed.
The one that's fully enclosed, yeah.
Yeah. So like Marcel Off Access started with a fully enclosed type printer, just a smaller one.
Like that
Yep.
one.
That's what he was actually printing on, like an enclosed smaller type. I want to say he was like 150 millimeter build plate or something like that, and printing that fucking 3D fucking R2D2 that he printed. He did it with a smaller fucking printer. Yeah, Flash Forge. I want to say that was a Flash Forge was what Marcel was using, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's the one.
Because the R2D2 originally started on the Flash Forge. Yeah, he was printing ABS in that because it was enclosed. He was printing ABS on that like it was a dream, dude.
Yeah, and it's a touch screen.
Yeah.
I can update it on through Wi-Fi. Everything connects. I just haven't used it in a while because I've been playing with the bigger printers. The CR10 is my biggest one. I got the CR10 V2. That's the one on the bottom shelf.
The resin printing, that's a whole different world, dude. Resin printing is like, I don't know. I haven't gotten into resin printing because, one, it's a chemical base, so you're getting lots of odors, a lot of ventilation needed to keep it so that you're not causing yourself any problems, you know what I mean? And it's messy. So I haven't gotten into the resin printing. I'm like, dude, I got enough fucking problems with keeping an overflow of PLA or, filaments and whatnot around, even to run a regular printer. The resins, I'm gonna have to go get like a garage and fucking have like a whole cabinet just for resin printing and shit. That's a lot of chemicals you need. So I've stayed away from the resin printing. I was like, it's cool and it's really clean and really solid, but
that's if you want to do model treat.
That's a lot of mess for resin printing.
It does the real small objects for like train sets.
Yeah, dude, like your figurines for like D&D or this or that. It's really elaborate and really clean. Resin printing is nice stuff, but if you don't have a market for it, it's a lot of work, a lot of extra shit around.
Yeah, it is.
3D printed food.
Yeah,
it's like Star Trek.
Chocolates and all kinds of shit. 3D printed.
3D printed pizza. It's like Star Trek. The replicator.
The replicator.
Yeah, pretty 3D printed. Look, see those little things? All 3D printed.
Wow.
Those candies.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool.
Yeah. Edibles. Wait, so we can infuse our marijuana into the filament.
I mean, look at this thing. It's like a replicator.
There's something here.
You stick your
marijuana into the filament and printing edible fucking candy. I like this.
Look at
this. I think there's something here, Bill. I need to talk to some of these guys over Pancana and Canalicious and see if we can work something
together.
I like the name here, Foodini. That's pretty funny. Foodini. Yeah, it's only $4,000.
Gummy worm, dude. An infused gummy worm. Let me print it off for you.
Oh my god, really? Yeah.
Dude, I'm serious, bro. It's coming. It's coming.
That'd be wild.
They've been actually working on printing food for quite a while, dude. A couple of years.
Hey, Mike, what's the mill called? Creality's mill.
The what?
The mill printer. M30 or Creality 30?
Yeah, the Creality M30. The one that just fucking the belt printer. Yeah, that's the M30.
That's the one I want.
Yeah, dude, I just saw a video this last week. They were showing how to make it So you could set up your regular Ender 3 and it'll pretty much do the same thing with a conveyor belt type system. Dude, you can build it yourself.
On the wall.
You can build it yourself.
Yeah.
Build it yourself. I'm like, yeah, now we're talking. Then I might be able to go to work and just keep that fucker rolling, dude. Put it on a Raspberry Pi.
That's what I want. That's
Yeah, dude. Now
Every time you say Raspberry Pi, I get hungry.
I got one hooked up to that one, Bill. The Ender 3V2. I got
Do
a
you?
Raspberry Pi.
I still haven't even hooked my Pi up, dude.
I've always wanted to play with the Raspberry Pi, some kind of. Well, here you go. If I take up this hobby, now I'll have an excuse.
It's fun.
Add
You can get
the
spaghetti,
show you how to do it all.
spaghetti shit. You can get the spaghetti stuff, and you can watch it on your phone when you're at work.
Yeah.
Very
You
cool.
can stop it, start it, pull up the video, fucking all kinds of shit. Yeah. You change your flows and your rates and speeds and everything all from the fucking phone.
It's cool.
Well, you're sitting on the jowl going, oh shit, man. That's going a little fast. It seems to be pickering a little bit, you know. Let me slow it down and get a smoother finish and fuck. You can just adjust the speed real quick and fucking keep on working. Fucking let the baby just keep doing it as I get home. All through your Wi-Fi network.
And once you get hooked, Bill, you're hooked. Believe me.
No, I can see it. No, I can honestly see it.
Yeah,
You know.
it's addictive, dude. 3D printing is addictive. All them drones up on the wall up there, all the fucking parts that are fucking printed, like camera fucking mounts, all that shit. That I printed all that shit, dude. I saved myself hundreds and hundreds of dollars with a $200 fucking 3D printer, bro. Hundreds of dollars. They charge you $25 for a fucking GoPro mount. That was just a session mount 4 years ago. A GoPro Hero session. This little camera for a mount for that on your FPV drone was like $25, dude. I mean, just and now we're like using Hero 8s and it takes twice as long to print that shit. They're charging like 30, 40. Dude, I saved myself hundreds. Lots of money.
Hey, they just cut the prices of the stepper motors, Mike. They cut them down.
That one right there is a Cinemoop. I printed the ducks. I printed the GoPro Hero 8 mount on it, all that. The antenna mount that comes off the back, all that shit. The whole thing's fucking all printed by me. The carbon fiber was supplied by Chandrons. Everything else was mine. Yeah. So much you can do with a fucking printer, dude. I got like walls of shit.
No, in the course of my life, I've jury rigged and repaired and fixed things. You know, I'm a homeowner. Any homeowner knows. You know, you're constantly running to the store trying to find something that's not quite right and make it work. You don't have to do that anymore. You know, you can just print whatever you need.
This is a death whistle, so it's supposed to sound like howling and shit, you know? Like screaming through the night. They call it, it's an Aztec death whistle.
Yeah.
You print so much shit. I got fidgets.
I had to wipe my damn pants.
Fidgets,
Shithead. I think I just shat my pants.
There's so much shit you can print with 3D, dude. I got stuff everywhere, dude. Fucking.
No, but be sure to shave your ass.
You need an SD card holder and like USBs and all that shit for your fucking desk. All your different type of. Yeah, dude.
I did that.
There's so much shit to fucking print. And baby Groots, fucking like pencil holders and shit.
I am Groot.
Oh, I like that.
There's so much shit you can print on 3D printing, dude.
Jordan made me a daily top.
You're like, oh yeah, I'll just print a couple things, and the next thing you know, like, oh, what can I do next, man? Fucking, you're like addicted to that shit, dude. It draws you in.
Like you said for the house, like shower curtain rings.
Like I said, soap dish holders, dude. Shit like that. You're like, wow, this is cool, dude. It's like 2 pieces. It only took me a couple hours. Fucking great soap dish for the fuck. No more cleaning and shit. Yeah, cool. What, dude? It's great.
Oh, it is fun, man.
Okay, how about this? Your chip bag. You always need a bag clip for your chips. Dude, you can 3D print them little fucking snap clips and fucking have your chip bag holder and everything else up, close it, keep it fucking safe and secure, and you don't get stale. Yeah, dude, there's so much shit you can do.
I don't have any chips left over to.
Yeah, he's like, I ate the whole bag.
Yeah, not a problem. Yeah.
It's like, oh, bag's empty. Okay, we're done.
Never had that problem.
I know the feeling.
Chip clip. What do you use that for? Come on.
We buy the family bags, for like nachos and shit. They got them extra Tostitos around.
The dog bit it.
Bidet.
Fair.
Really?
Bidet.
Bit it.
They speak French up in Canada.
A kitty cat, the Creole cat.
Avec fromage, s'il vous plaît.
That's a good question, Keisha. Carasso. Do I have to shower her afterwards? Yeah.
Just
Well, guys, I'm watching the clock here. 11:53. According to StreamYard, I'm going to run out of time any minute now.
nah, you'll be right.
Let-
Watch.
Let's see what it does. That's pretty good, Jim.
Yeah,
I like that.
That was pretty good.
I noticed Jim
He
didn't
cuts us off. Bye, everybody. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah.
I noticed Jim didn't answer Akarasho's question, though.
Good to
I'm
be
about
with
to walk my dog for the evening poop. Do I need to shower her afterwards, Jim?
Well, he already answered that. See?
Oh, I didn't hear that. Just the
Right
dog
there.
bum. Okay.
Yeah, because
I get.
you weren't around this afternoon when Jim was describing.
No, I did catch that. That's why I was like,
Yeah, his daily activity. He was filling us in on his showering and
I
pooping
took
and
my shit, and now I got to shower after because you shit before you shower. So I was going to comment during the stream. I was like, that's why the military always call it shit, shower, shave. Because you shit before you shower so that you're clean after you shower, and then you shave it up. The showering actually conditions the skin so that the shave is a little bit cleaner as well.
well, I actually
wash your face with soap. That is.
I shave in the shower. I'm one of those guys that I feel my way around and I
Me
shave
too.
with soap in the shower,
I
and
got
then but I very rarely shit in the shower. So I try
I
not
shave
to.
before the shower.
I try not to combine
Then
that.
shower, then shave. Yeah.
Then you got to squish it down in the vent.
Very rarely. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Although I do have a bidet.
Oh,
I installed it. Amazon special. I installed it on my toilet. I love it. It's my favorite thing. No, it's not, but it's up there.
I might
It's
have
up.
to experience that just
Why
because.
is my girlfriend locked in the
I'm
bathroom?
afraid I might get excited about it though.
My girlfriend won't come out of the bathroom for some reason.
I'd be like, she's been washing all day.
It makes her feel good.
You heard that, Kelly?
Hey. That ain't my girlfriend. That ain't my girl. That's somebody else's girlfriend, buddy. Somebody. God love them.
Well, I mean, I can't restart the stream if I'm out of time. See,
Well, we never know with you, Tim.
But I would have to use a different service. Like
It's always like, yeah, no, yeah, I don't know.
I have an account with another company.
Well, is that right? Yeah, no, yeah, I don't know. that's what it comes out
Well,
to.
look at Matt's live stream. He doesn't have the paid version, and he goes for like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, dude.
Well, you get 20 hours a month for free. Now there's Restream, which is also very good. It's very much like StreamYard. And in fact, I think it was around before StreamYard, as a matter of fact. And that one the free version has no limit on how much you can use it for free.
Oh.
So if when I used to run out of time, because I used to go on all the time, I would just jump over to Restream. It works pretty good. Restream back then didn't have the green screen capabilities like that, so I'd have to use what the hell?
That's
is it
because you
called?
were on the free version.
Well, no, even with the paid version, it just didn't have it. So you would maybe the paid version did, but what you would do is you'd use what's that studio?
OBS.
Yeah, I'd use OBS, and then I would do virtual camera from OBS, and then you can use that in Restream.
And YouTube too. And Zoom.
Yeah. Everything. My camera's through OBS right now. That's why you can see the logo. It's all right.
Oh, check it out.
MMO.
Check it out. The stream has circular grinding thingy. Everyone is frozen up. Prophecy fulfilled. I guess we're off, guys.
No, we're not. We're still on. I'm watching it right here. I'm watching it on my phone.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's how I'm reading the
She's lying to Alexa.
Later back. Uncle Bill's story.
She's okay. You're all back.
Yeah, I think it was her just throttling over there.
Yeah, they're probably billing me now.
Let's get over here.
Yep.
See, 20 seconds ago, we had Jim showing us his phone, and it was working fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably billing me now.
It's still showing on YouTube now.
Let me check my account here.
Yeah, it'll still go. It just doesn't record the whole stream and save it and this and that. I never used all that bullshit anyway.
Well, you don't get that with the free version anyway. You don't
even with StreamYard, even with the paid version, I never used it anyway. You know what I mean? It was just like, I'm here for streaming. As long as you stream, I don't give a fuck about the rest of the bullshit. We're good. You know.
All right. So I guess I'm probably
version of Zoom is cheaper than the paid version of StreamYard. Just so you know.
What I'm guessing is we're probably good, and for now, for this particular stream. But then if I would try to come back on again,
yeah, if you come back on, you probably have more difficulty.
Right? You probably can't. Yeah, can't.
I'll be like, wait a second, your time's up, man. We're like trialing you and fuck up your video and
there you are. You're right up there.
Okay, now we know.
You're right up there.
Now we know.
Yep.
I need chips now because you guys were talking all that shit before. I'll be right back.
Oh, so this is going to turn into
all those screens and still just uses basic
stream now?
Look at the blue little lights. Yeah, that's
what, you have mushrooms? You over there tripping?
Yeah.
Don't you wish?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dance, sweet boy.
Yeah. I think I'm about out of here. It's midnight here in the States, and I gotta work in the morning. So I'm in Central Michigan. I'm one of your neighbors, Jim. One of your neighbors. Yeah. Almost Canadian, not quite American. I don't know.
Don't get laid.
Native American.
Yeah, I'm Native American. Totally. Quarter. 1/4 Iroquois Navajo. I'm Native American.
I'm only like 1/8, 1/4. I forget how much.
Just a good loving, peace, fucking enjoying, and getting on by myself kind of guy. I don't give a fuck about all the other shit. It's all drama.
The actual definition of being native to some place is being born there.
Yeah.
So we're all Native Americans.
Born in the States. So does that mean I'm Native, like American, literally, or Native American?
Where were you born?
I was born in Southern California.
You're Native.
So does that mean I'm Native American?
Yeah, you're double Native.
Because I'm like a quarter Iroquois Navajo, I'm Indian, so I'm like quarter. I don't get it. Yeah.
I'm what? Cherokee. What are you? Navajo.
Iroquois Navajo. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we drank together. We drank
I'm
together
sure.
somewhere through the
We would be. We do now. Might as well. Fuck it.
Heck yeah.
Double secret probation Native American. I like that. That's good.
Right. Hell yeah.
Animal House reference.
All right, guys. Have a good night, man. I'm out of
All
here.
right, take care,
Go to
Mike.
bed.
Mike.
Oh,
See you, Mike.
Third
So,
rock.
Charles, are you going to get into 3D printing or what?
Not right away.
Not right away. Cool.
Yeah. I just don't have the budget for stuff like that right away. But I mean,
Yeah.
I can see the benefit of it.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
You know,
It benefits us all. I mean, like everybody else does prints for people, so
something happens.
watch out when
my
you get
Mini
addicted.
2 frame cracks. I just 3D print a new arm or something. And voila.
that's right. Exactly. Never was born on the third rock from the sun.
now what do we eat? Those crumbs. I was thinking they should sell the pattern for the DJI FPV. Then you can crash that thing all day long and reprint yourself a new shell.
Yeah. Shell, frame,
Yeah,
pretty much everything.
yeah.
Well, if you get that one, you'll be able to do carbon fiber. But and isn't the FPV DJI FPV? Isn't it carbon fiber? The frame? Pretty.
No, I don't think
Sure.
so.
No.
I don't think so. It should be, but I don't think it is.
Hmm.
Pretty much nobody tries to fix them. As soon as they crash them, they send them right in to get for care refresh.
Yeah. I lose my drones. They're lost. I didn't get the care refresh. They're lost. But I never crashed one. Knock on wood.
Everybody say hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
We're taking a break from YouTube. I can't seem to do that. I tried to do that.
You are the live stream king.
Hmm?
You're the live stream king. You can't give up now. You're the king of live streams, man. Can't
Oh,
give up
me?
now.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you can't lose that crown. I'm at work and you go on live, and on my weekend you're on live. It's pretty cool though. At least I had somebody.
I just think it's great. You can reach out to your friends whenever you want.
Yep.
I have the same affinity for on the phone. When you're talking to somebody, why not see what's going on? They go, oh, you're in the bathroom. Okay. But no, I if I'm having a good time, I like, that's why I streamed for 4 hours straight at the live meetup, because I wanted everybody to be there,
Well, that's what I thought it was going to be, live stream this year. Ray was saying that it was going to be a live stream, like one personal camera.
He just figured so many people would be doing it, because the year before, every time you turn around, somebody had a live stream on their phone going. I tell you, next year, I'm going to be more planned about it. You know what I mean? I'm going to position the camera in a good spot, especially when the prizes were being given out. And I'm not going to use my drone like I did, and just have a live stream going.
That was cool because it made me feel like I was right there with you. So that's why I liked it.
Yep. So I next year when we're, by the way, they decided we're going to do it again here in Jensen
Good.
Beach. So so that makes it easy for me, because I live like 15 minutes from there. But we're going to, like I said, I'm going to set up that camera, and then I could just let it go. You know what I mean? I'm going to bring like a marine battery. Everybody brings battery backups and like that. I'm going to set up a marine battery with an inverter. Just let the laptop run all day long with a camera on it. I mean, there's probably better solutions in that, but that'll work. It'll be rock solid. So that's what I'm going to do.
Just think if you could put a camera on the top of that gazebo, like on the side of it, and then have one for inside. You could flick it back and forth like I do here in my studio or office, whatever you want to call it.
I was just sitting. If I use StreamYard or something, a third party one, I could do multiple cameras, and just share them,
Mm-hmm.
And if I decide to put the drone up, and I could stream that, and then share the stream to the stream, which I've done and it does work. It's not the greatest, but it works. So anyway, we'll see. By next year, who knows what's going to be available. So.
No, that was good, man, because it felt like I was there. I was at work, but it felt like I was there with you.
Yeah. I wish everybody could have been there. It was great. We had a good time there. We had a good time at where I work, which was it's kind of strange having all these guys come there, to the place I spend all my time at. And that was great. And of course, we got a kick out of drunk in the middle of it, of course.
Oh my God. Yeah. And it wasn't me.
Al Duran's wife got into an argument with a drunk.
Oh Lord.
So I had to tell him, it says, get out. But
when I get drunk, I get really happy and really comical.
A happy guy.
Happy drunks are good.
Happy dog.
Yeah. I don't
Happy
like the drunks that get in the confrontation. That's when I just walk away and go home. I don't need that crap.
Oh, this guy he was just nuts. There was something wrong with him. He was talking about the Crusades, religion and the Crusades, and so what the? He was looking right at me. He goes, "You believe the Crusades happened, right?" I said, "Yeah, they fucking happened. Get out." They happened. It's time to go. I don't know why we need to talk about this right now.
It was Easter coming.
With them.
Bob, I'm sorry, but the crotch shots were very popular. I'm sure there will be.
That was funny. That was so funny. Hey, brother Bob, how are you?
Good to see you, Bob. It's. I'll tell you the truth. And then some of them were just more than happy to crotch shot my camera, which was it's a little concerning. Speaking of Adrian, who was here earlier, not only did he do a crotch shot, turn around and wiggle his little button to my camera too, which
Yeah, you did.
Now I know why it's fuzzy. I got to clean that camera lens off.
It was so funny. The one on the boat, the live on the boat. You had it for a little bit, I think, for about 20 minutes, and then handed it to Matt, and he just walked all over the damn boat. It was funny. It was.
I handed the phone over because I felt like fishing, and he was doing it from up above, which was a good idea. Yep. He flew a drone. He set it to follow the boat back into the dock, which was pretty cool.
See, that was good because it felt like we were there on the boat with you. So that's what I meant. Like, if you can capture stuff like that, it's awesome.
I'll tell you the truth. Everybody's like, "Oh, that's really great that you do that," but you know what it is? It's laziness. See, because if I wasn't doing that, then I would have to take all my video, edit it, upload it, advertise it. Fuck all that. I just here it is raw. Do it. What you will.
You were the only one that ran like an over 4-hour live stream from that.
Well, that's because I'm kind of an idiot. That's because I'm an idiot. I ran it down too. It wasn't charging fast enough, so I actually ran it down. And it's like, oh, everybody went, and I was gonna go off, and it's like, no, we want to see the prizes given us. Like, oh God, I should have thought of that ahead of time. So real quick, I grabbed what I could, and I started charging them in the back of the car, and I got it just in time, and just enough. I was down to 1% when the last prize was given out.
Oh,
so damn. It just barely worked out.
Now, don't
my phone? Everything was dying. My phone was dying. The drone was dying. Everything was dying. What's that?
Don't they have outside outlets underneath them gazebos? They don't have outlets because over here they do. They got outlets that you can charge.
Not in that particular park. There was no outlets. No, I was running a 500 watt inverter out of the back of my vehicle and running a charger and just going back and forth. But I was counting on my controller to keep my phone charged because I was doing the live stream from the drone. The drone was just sitting on a table in front of me.
You didn't turn off that.
If I had half a brain, I would have stopped doing that and it started a new live stream with the phone alone, and then it probably would have been all right, But
yeah, no, that's pretty cool because especially you can tell everybody, hey, I got an inverter in the back. If you want to charge your phones, whatever, go for it.
Oh, and they did, and there were actually guys had battery packs. Michael Wright had one. Someone else had one. I'm not sure whose it was, and we were taking advantage of that. And actually, Justin had one for that actually had a built-in sockets to plug in your Air 2 and Air 2S batteries right into it.
Really?
Which was, yeah, it was pretty neat. I'd ask him where to get that.
I got two little battery pack things that I hook up. I just charge them up and they last. They charge up my phone to 100%. So.
What was working the battery a little bit on the phone was not only was the phone being used for the controller, I was also sharing internet to my tablet so that I could respond to it. So I could respond to the texts and like that. So I could actually. So I was logged into my channel with the tablet so that I could see. So it was the phone did good though.
I'm trying to figure out like I think I told you that I was going to try to get my cousin to meet up with you all down there, but I don't know how far Bradenton is from. What is it, Jensen?
You don't know how far what is?
Bradenton, Florida, to Jensen Beach. I'm finding out now.
I know the name, and I'm not sure where it is.
He won't go. It's 3 hours and 5 minutes from where he lives.
Well, a lot of things. This is a very long state. People don't realize how big Florida really is. To go, it's thin. It's only an hour or so across, but from top to bottom is nearly 5 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he lives over by Sarasota, just above Sarasota in Bradenton. That's 3 hours away, man. Screw that. I should have knew that because he did a live video from Venice Beach. I should have knew that he was on west side. Yep. You're right, Alexis.
Yeah. Well, it's a nice area. But anyway, I'm looking forward to everybody coming again next year, and Tim, come on over from Australia.
Oh, I'll see.
Charles, where do you live?
In New York State.
New York State.
Yep.
Any chance have you coming down?
Possibly next year.
So, do you live near Elmira or Irwin or?
No, I'm central eastern New York State.
Oh, okay.
About 45 minutes northeast of Albany and about 22 minutes west of Bennington, Vermont. So
okay, so you're near.
They're Elmira and whatnot. They're probably at least a 3-hour drive away.
Yeah, so you're near Rome.
Where?
Rome?
Nope.
No? Okay.
No, I'm way closer to. Well, like I said, I'm 45 minutes northeast of Albany, about 45 minutes directly south of Saratoga, an hour south of Lake George.
Oh, now I know. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got you.
Alexis, do I have a dirty mind, or does that sound,
What?
I can go flying in Alexis in her Bonanza.
Whoa.
We were talking about Alexis.
Come fly with me. Come fly. Let's fly away. Alexis has a bonanza waiting for me. That sounds like fun. Life changing.
And Bob, if you had the smart tree too, that's a good charger. I used to have it. I sold mine, but that's a good one. I didn't sell it. I gave it away. I gave away a lot.
Which one did you have? Because I'd like to get one of those. God, I'd like to buy so many things. It's terrible. We're like this hobby is so expensive. I mean, because there's so many tangential things.
I want.
So many squirrel things that you can get that you have an excuse to buy that has something tangentially involved.
We worked all of our lives for this hobby. Like, we're having fun now, so that's what it's all about. We did the hard yards.
The love.
Love bonanza. It's the love.
The love bonanza. 7 to 7.5 hours to drive to Dallas, and fly your plane there in 2.5 hours. Yeah.
Wow.
And a much more fun way to get there. No traffic.
Yeah, that would be expensive though, wouldn't it? In fuel.
Yeah, I just think it'd be worth it. And no road raging going on up there.
Not yet.
Unless,
Not yet.
Some angel cuts you off or something.
Yeah.
Michael, Gabriel, you bastard.
I think we're going to start becoming like the Jetsons soon. We're going to have aircraft up there.
She was talking about her back game. Oh, that's really getting dirty. Too dirty. Got to get that off. Oh, the Batman products. Gotcha.
Bat cave.
I'm not saying nothing. Nope. No comment.
Yeah.
Nope.
Not the way mine.
Got to be gentlemen. We love Alexis. We got to be gentlemen. Can't talk that kind of crap.
Yep. The way my mind works. Well, Jim, he would understand the way my mind works.
Just joking around. Yeah, that's like famous last words right there.
Just don't get yourself in trouble there, buddy.
Too funny.
Chris is really good. I like Chris. Good boy.
Chris is good people. Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lives in a beautiful area, California. I mean, if I had to be stuck living in California, that's where I would be.
Yeah. And he looks at all my pictures on Facebook.
Jim, didn't I tell you to tell me to stop vaping into the microphone? You are not holding up your part of the bargain here.
Have you heard Justin do vaping on the mic?
Yeah. Same thing.
Justin, you can hear it. It's like he's sucking a golf ball through a garden hose. And
apparently, this microphone is really sensitive to the sound of vape.
Yeah.
Look at that, way over there. Oh. So I'm pretty happy with how this setup is working right now. So nobody's getting any weird sounds or echoes or anything. That's great. No headphones, and it's the StreamYard's done a pretty. That's one of the things they've done a really good job with is noise cancel. Is to be able to.
Best. You got a good GPU, a good CPU. You done good on that one.
It was working pretty good even before when I had my 2012 8-core FX 8350, but no, it's all about the programming and StreamYard has done a pretty good job. I was having some issues where we started picking up the mic or picking up this a little bit. It was getting a little bit of an echo, and that's why I decided to start playing around with my sound because the headset was sitting right here, and I had them really cranked up. If I put them on my head, they'd probably blow my eardrums out, so that I could hear it while I was talking, and I didn't want to wear them, But that's cool. I wonder what would happen if I switched to the big speakers.
Are you ever going to try to go to Zoom? Because I think Zoom's a lot easier.
Zoom's great, and Zoom is the best deal too. Actually, let's switch to speakers.
StreamYard is sort of like, not to say it bad, but it's like a poor man's OBS. You know what I mean? Sort of. What I think, but I like Zoom it just right away.
You have no idea how loud you are right now.
Who? Oh shit!
I put you on the speakers.
So if I fart right now, that would be like.
If you fart right now, my wife's gonna hear you in the other room.
I'll be respectful. Who's doing it? Somebody. Yeah.
So how about now? Are you getting any echo now?
No.
That's
I got all big speakers too. I even got a volume control up here. I got speakers over here and here. I didn't get surround sound yet, but it's pretty loud.
Oh my goodness!
But I like the volume control.
That's pretty amazing. I mean, you're very loud. You're like I said, you're coming over the. I got 2 satellites up here, well, left and right, and then the subwoofer down there. So, Jim, hit me with a penetration.
Oh God,
penetration.
Oh, okay, that's enough of it. I love you guys, but that's too loud. Okay, here we go.
say it
was
again.
just ready to do something. I was just ready to
Sounds
do
good,
something.
Alexis. That's
How
amazing.
loud it was. I was going to test how loud it was, Bill, for you. I was just about to do something.
Were you going to scream into the microphone?
No.
No? Okay.
I was just about to do something. It'll wake up your neighborhood.
No, it's okay.
Probably. Probably.
There.
I'll touch a button.
Huh?
I'll touch it. I'll show you. You ready? You might want to turn down your volume.
I already did. We're back to the speakers in the monitor now.
And here is Jim Boshart.
Oh, now I'm sorry I didn't have the big speakers on. That sounded pretty good.
That's pretty cool, isn't it? I like that. Oh, yeah, I meant to ask you because everybody's telling me to ask you. A virtual soundboard. What do you use?
Me? I'm just using software. I'm using
What is it?
no, not that. Why is that even running? Let's close that. Okay, I'm using here it is. Voice meter.
You want to write
Voice
this?
meters.
Voice
The
meter?
voice meter's been around. It's a virtual soundboard. It's software. There's different versions of it. I'm using the basic voice meter, but
Voice meter. Oh, you canceled yourself out.
Silent. You're silent. Boop.
Now, with the voice meter, do you have to put files into it, like sound waves into it?
there we go. I closed it. No. Well, maybe you can. Maybe what I did was I just collected a bunch of sound effects and I have them in a folder and I just run them. And voice meter will play from the system, and it'll just go over the. I don't know. I play with it enough that it was suited my purpose, but there's ways to run voice meter all the time and run all your sound through it, including your PC sound and so on and so forth.
And your mic and
all of it. Yeah. Right now, voice meter, I just tried to turn it back on because, like an idiot, I closed it. That's why I lost my audio. Hardware, and I have the silly little version, and it's all free, by the way. It's open source. Hardware input I have set up as my microphone right now. I don't have anything hardware input 2. I don't have anything set up for virtual input, but for hardware out, I have my onboard sound card. That's it. I just went as basic as I needed to go so that I could do sounds.
voice meter.
Voice meter. Yep. And so you don't. The reason I did all that was because I had. Why did I do that?
And it's called BB Audio Voice Meter. Yeah, okay, I got it.
You found it?
Yep, found it.
Nice.
Oh, I know why. Because you couldn't hook up. This is a USB microphone, and you know those boards that you buy. You needed an analog microphone for them.
Okay.
You know, so I mean, besides spending $100 at least for a board like what Artie uses and like that, I wanted to be able to just use the system, you know, which and not replace my microphone because I actually spent the time to buy a arm for it and set it all up.
I took it off from up there and put it on the back of the desk, and somebody's echoing.
Really? Could be because I've been playing around with stuff. Might be my fault.
Not anymore.
This is a toner mic. It wasn't very expensive, like $40, whatever. Toner makes some really good mics. This isn't one of them, but it's okay. It's a decent mic. And then this is just this arm is generic, third party Chinese, whatever, to be used with what is it, ice blue or blue, whatever the hell you call it. The good
Ice baby.
But it works. It fits. It has the pop thing, but I don't use it. And you don't really need both. If you got the foam on there, it's fine. Just don't the microphone.
Hey guys, look,
That's it.
I gotta jump off the chat.
All right, Charles. Good to see you,
I
bud.
will tell you all good night. Tell everybody in the chat good night. And I will,
Charles,
what? Yes.
please come back. We enjoyed. We
Someday.
honestly,
Well, I'm empty. Someday I will. Yes.
we enjoyed having you come in for real, and
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
been our pleasure.
Night,
Take
night.
care, Charles. Good to see you in person, man. Or
Yeah,
on
same
cam.
here, Tim.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really good.
See, people that are shy to go online for the first time come into crappy little channels. You know, like it's a great way to break in. You know, these little ones.
Yeah. And he's better.
Yeah,
looking
Scott.
than me.
Scott has an actual physical soundboard. I'm sorry, Art has an actual physical soundboard that he uses.
We popped his cherry.
We popped his cherry.
Yeah, now I feel dirty. Thank you, Jim. But yeah, he's you're always good for that. Thank you so much.
Just make sure you wash your hands.
And the deal with my phone is nothing. There's nothing wrong with my phone. I'm telling you, it was YouTube today or whatever the conditions, because I stream with my phones all the time. And it, and again, it was just odd because on my way back to the car after I got offline, I tried to view the videos, and the first one wasn't even showing up, and the second one was already showing up. The second was already showing up. The first one was showing that there was still processing. So they were, YouTube during certain times of the day when it's very busy, maybe having problems. Could have been that. I mean, I don't know.
The first one was just pixelated all to hell, but the second one was better. When you were over by Maddie and Tammie.
Now, but the funny thing is, if you go to it now, let me check it out.
You don't have your mic set on Omni, do you?
No.
Or do you have a setting on?
Oh no, it's an Omni mic anyway. But I think. Hello. Yeah, let's go to my channel.
Take care, Charles. I need another beer.
Oh, baby.
Ooh la la. Ooh la la.
Yes, it is pretty pixelated. I'm looking at it now, but it got better.
The first one, the second one wasn't as bad though.
Yeah, well, the second one actually cleared up quite a bit after we went off. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on.
Really?
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 What I should have done. Here, window.
I wonder if I can move this all the way up.
I mean, here it is. Now, this is actually the first one, which, like you guys were saying, started out like this, pretty pixelated. But then
There we go.
it seemed like it improved.
That
Right
don't
about-
look right. Maybe like waking up on the next day.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. That's bad.
Oh, look at this. Isn't that terrible? And I had good bars with my 5G.
That's the way it was looking in. Yeah, right there.
Yeah. It's
But
just
everybody
I don't know why it was doing that. If you looked at on my phone, the screen was perfect. It was showing it was showing a good connection and everything was fine. And then we went to
Do you
4G.
think it was because of like what you said on the live? Do you think it was because of the birds up in the air or the drones?
I don't know, but this is 4. I turned off 5G and this is how it came through.
Came out
Which
good.
is fine.
Yeah.
And we watched them wave. I remember the wave.
Vaping.
You just got to wonder, the 5G network is growing. Everybody's getting a 5G phone now. I wonder if I had lowered my transmit. Oh, there you go. There's a little there's some pixelation. I low my transmit quality. I don't have this problem with my phone with StreamYard, but that's not what this was. This was just going live with YouTube.
Now,
directly from.
Do you think it could be too, because there's a lot of phones out there using 5G now, but not everybody jumped over to 5G. So there's some 4G. So you think until everybody gets the 5G, you think it'll be better, you know what I mean?
Oh, it's definitely going to improve. But yeah, this is disappointing, because I use my phone all the time and I don't usually have problems like that. No, it wasn't the same area as the meetup. Now this was Jupiter Island. Is it about almost an hour from the meetup?
That's Hudson Beach is where the meetup was.
Yeah. This was south of there. I mean, it's a pretty densely populated area. There's a lot of phones there. There was a lot of people there. I don't know. I just don't remember having this kind of. I had a lesser phone and I didn't have these kind of problems. The phone I have now has got 12 gigs of RAM. It's got last year's best processor in it, the 888. It's a pretty strong piece, So I don't know. No, I didn't do that with the last one.
I got the knockoff Galaxy A23.
Well, this is a OnePlus, they call it, a OnePlus 9 Pro. I had the 7 Pro before until I smashed it in the parking lot. And yeah, it sucked. Pulled it out of my pocket, face down right into the gravel. And first it was just smashed. And I was like, well, I'm going to have to live with it like this for a while. And then it stopped working. The screen stopped working altogether. Maybe someday I'll rip it apart and experiment and see, because you can actually buy the entire screen, but it's a sealed unit. I mean, it's not all that easy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I didn't do that with the last phone, and maybe it's an issue with Android 12. Android 12 is brand new in these things, so we'll see. We'll see.
Something.
Yeah. I shouldn't have upgraded, but it does a forced upgrade anyway eventually. So I it came out with 11. Came out with 11.
See the face of mine?
Oh,
all cracked. Look at that, nice one. It hit that corner and broke, shattered.
Well, I would have lived with it. I would have lived with it the way it was, but it completely stopped working. For the first few hours, it was just cracked. And then it just stopped working.
I love this phone until it just blue screen within 4 months. The iPhone 8.
Really?
iPhone 8 within 4 months it crashed. Blue screen. $1,200. I bought it outright because I don't do plans. I do prepaid. So Tim, I have to ask, when you flush your toilet, it used to, they got a system now that it's a converter now. It doesn't do that. It used to.
Get the hell out. You're funny. Yes, it does, Scott. Because he lives on the other side of the planet from us.
Northern hemisphere? Southern hemisphere.
Yeah. Why are you why are you asking such a strange question?
Watch out for the drop bears. That's all I gotta say.
everybody's got toilet questions.
Yeah, I don't know what I did with my phone. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna fix it. That'll be like a little project on the side. That'd be cool if I get it. If I get a new screen on it and it works good, I'll give it to my wife. She's still rocking a Pixel 2 XL. Works great.
Every time I buy it, I give my phone away. But
that's what I do.
Now I'm keeping them.
She doesn't care to have the latest and the greatest as long as it works. And that 2XL works great. Takes great photos. It does a great job.
They have a small amount of gold in every phone, so I'm keeping all my gold ones.
Tim was an American.
Yes, I was. I am American. Was. What do you mean? Shithead.
It sounds foreign. Really foreign.
That's too funny.
I live in Australia.
You haven't naturalized to Australia?
I'm pretty well set, established.
No. I mean, you haven't officially become an Australian citizen.
No, I won't. I got permanent residency. I don't have to leave. I don't have to become. I don't have to vote. Got to pay my taxes though, of course. I don't. I don't need to get citizenship. I don't need to.
The way things are going this past year and a half, you're better off being down there.
It's getting worse. I heard. My son told me. My cousin told me. Yeah. That's really all I talked to was my cousin in Florida and some in South Carolina. I talked to her. She's on Facebook. You might see her chime in a couple times.
What does this mean? What does that mean?
Greg's from down under.
From under.
Azerbaijan or Azerbaijan?
Yes.
Yeah, Azerbaijan. Haven't seen him do his live recently. I hope he's all right.
Yeah, ever since he had that computer and internet issue, there he is gone.
He just, I don't know. But he don't use StreamYard or Zoom. He uses the same as Ken Heron uses, don't he?
Wirecast.
Yeah. Wire crash, they call it. That's what Greg calls it, and Ken does too.
That's expensive.
I'll just do Zoom or StreamYard. I mean, if Greg uses a StreamYard, he'll probably be a lot better.
Well, Wirecast is a professional system, and it's an expense up front, but you only pay it once, so it's not a monthly. I mean, eventually you'll end up spending more for anything else because you're paying every month or every year.
Yeah.
But
and Greg's pretty tech savvy, so I'm pretty sure he could build another computer or whatever, get it fixed up. It all depends on budgets. I built this one a year and a half ago. Still holding. So.
Still holding on.
Yep.
Putting up with your shit.
Yeah. Until I upgrade it. I'm taking the motherboard out, getting a 550 this time. I want a 550 MSI board. It'll be better than this. Maybe a Ryzen 9 next time.
I went to the dark side. I've been using AMD for a long time.
I heard. Yeah, you said that.
Well, the Intel Alder Lake. I mean, it was just very convincing, and I didn't want to wait. If the socket 5 was out and that was available, and what I do is, especially when there's a new socket, I'll buy the entry level because it'll be badass. It'll be better when I have, and save the money there and put it elsewhere. And then in a couple of years, the i9, which is now because I'm Intel, the i9s are going to be a couple $100, and then I'll pop that in. You know what I mean? And then I'll have it for several years. And instead of $700, I mean, I used the i5 12400. I didn't even go with the 12600. I went with the 12400 F, and it was $180 with Intel's with a fan, and it's actually benches better than the Ryzen 5600X, which is what I was going to do.
My Ryzen 7 with a fan, and guess what the fan is? AMD.
Right. Well, you get a fan, but and it's a great processor, and it's a good product. But it's socket 4, which is going to be retired, within the next year. So I just couldn't see doing that because I want to buy one motherboard and have it for a long time, like the Gigabyte that was in my old system there. And don't get me wrong, I mean, what I pulled out of there, even though it's old, still rocks, still works fine. I was using it, and you guys couldn't tell I was using an old computer, a processor came out in 2012.
I got a 450. But I didn't get the 450 Tomahawk. So now next time I buy a motherboard, it'll be the 550 Tomahawk. and then I'll get a Ryzen 9. I got a Ryzen 7 now. I mean, it's perfect for what I do.
Mm-hmm. No, Ryzen 7 is a great processor. It's power. You know, it can do anything you want it to do. I have I bought a Tomahawk, MSI Tomahawk, and I went B660. I didn't even go with the.
Yeah, that's high end. That's a beast right there.
So I saved money on the chipset by going with the 660 because I don't overclock the CPU anymore anyway. I'm over that, and I used to play around with that shit. Because the 660, that's one of the main differences. You can't overclock the CPU, but you can still overclock.
550 either. You can't do that with the 550, can you? Or maybe.
I think you can, but you can. AMD's different. You know, they let you overclock everything, but I can't overclock the CPU, but I can still overclock the RAM, which is fine. So, and I just got the 3200 RAM, which is great. You know, and I didn't go with 5. I went with 4, but because there's no advantage at the moment for 5, really, just nothing that substantiates spending, you know, $350 for 32 gigs of RAM. I just, But anyway, I think I did pretty good. I benched it today. That's what I was doing before I came online. I was benchmarking and came out, and it beats the 11th generation i7 11.6 by a lot. It beats the 11.7 according to the benchmarks anyway, and it's a $170 processor. Alder Lake's pretty awesome.
I mean, I'm happy with the 2060, but now I heard that there's going to be, well, this is a GPU, but I heard that the 4 series is coming out, the 4000.
Right. Well, I'm looking forward to that because in the 3 series, hopefully will finally come down in price. Yeah.
Open.
No, 2060 is on. Which 2060? Do you have the regular 2060 or?
Yeah. The GeForce RTX 2060 Super. Oh, the Super.
You have the Super. No, that's badass. You got a good product. That's how much are they asking for those right now? $600? $700? Yeah.
No, more for me. It was more for me, but yeah, it's still up there. It hasn't dropped.
No, because it's a very good. I have a 1060, a 6 gig, GTX 1060 6 gig. You know, and for now, and that's what I'm going to have until the prices come down. You know, I mean, at least on the MSRP. Look what I found. I lost this. I'm so excited. I found it under the desk.
Hey, there you go.
It's my high school ring.
High school.
Oh, I was going to say if that's a 400 or a 300 ring.
No, I don't have one of those yet. This appeared in my life. I hadn't seen this in 40 years, longer. Right? How old am I? Since I was 18. So 43 years. And then somebody, I don't even remember how I lost it. Probably to a girlfriend. And someone contacted me out of the clear blue from New Jersey and said, "Are you Bill? You know, you're Bill Ronan?" I said, "Yeah." He says, "Well, I have something that belongs to you." I said, "What do you have?" I don't know how she would. I don't know. She wouldn't. For some reason, she just felt she was. I mean, she's probably like a new age kind of chick, you know, because this woman? Because she said she goes she believes that there's karma in jewelry. You know, so my karma is in this ring, I guess, and she felt that it belonged with me. So she found me online, and she reached out to me. She wouldn't take any money, and she shipped it to me.
But how did you know it was yours? Is your name on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
They inscribe them inside.
Your name's on all your class. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how it is now. The stone, the color of the stone was your birthstone. It used to be. I don't know if it is.
Mine's diamond. So yeah. Bill Ronan. I mean, but it's handwritten, and for her to read that. But I get the feeling that she may know the person that took it. You know, because she wouldn't tell me how she got it.
Yep.
It's probably bothered all these years just sitting there. You know. I mean, it's a hunk of gold. It's actually got some value.
What's that? How's it handwritten inside?
It's got. They made us sign our names, and then they inscribed your signature inside of it.
with
Wow,
your yeah.
that is so cool.
It was
Yeah.
back in the '80s were cool as hell. How the high school
I-
rings came.
I lost mine.
Yeah. Hey, Mike. How you doing, Mike?
But I mean, look at the difference in the size of my fingers from high school till now.
Yeah, and you probably had it on that one, didn't you?
No, I didn't wear it. I didn't wear it on my pinky. No, I wore it on. I wore it on my left hand on my ring finger. But there's no way. Actually, it fits pretty decent on my left pinky too. My left pinky is a little smaller, but
Be right back. Bathroom.
be less likely to come off my right pinky.
Man, oh man,
But that's kind of neat, huh?
that's totally awesome.
1979. Hasbrook Heights Aviators. And the ironic thing is, I didn't graduate from this high school. We moved at the end of my junior year, and I went 1 year and graduated to West Milford Township High School. So the fact that this thing made it back to me is pretty neat. So then I thought I lost it again. It's like, son of a gun. After all these years, it came back to me and I couldn't find it. Well, today I dropped the card out of my Air 2S because I was transferring the files over so I could show you guys. And I was looking. I had the flashlight. I was like, what's that in the corner? Oh, there it is.
No,
There was my ring. Yep. So
is that near Mount Ephraim?
what? West Milford?
In New Jersey.
Mount Ephraim? I don't think so. I mean Hasbrook Heights? No, Hasbrook Heights is next to Hackensack. We're like 5 miles directly west of Manhattan. You know, I mean, we were talking about the Twin Towers the other day. I actually watched them go up. You could see from across the river, and then you could see from Hasbrook Heights this smoke pyre when they went down. So kind of neat.
You know that monument that they did for the Twin Towers? That was built by a Australian company called Lend-Lease.
I haven't been back.
Australian construction company.
I should go and visit it before it collapses. You know, terrible. I never went to the Twin Tower. I drove by them. I had to go to because they were down by Battery Park, and I had to get my Merchant Marine document, and I was right there. But I never stepped foot inside of them. And now
with my 8th grade class. We did the Twin Towers. We did the Statue of Liberty and all that crap.
Well, cool. Yeah, well, because you were down there, so you just took the ferry. But I out of Battery Park. But I went there as an adult because I got a job on a cruise ship, and I had to become a merchant marine to get on the cruise ship, and then that's where I went to get my document. But that's the closest I ever get to actually being in it, unfortunately. And now they're gone. And I'll tell you the truth, I've never even, to my knowledge, maybe as a child, then I don't remember, but I've never been up in the Empire State Building either, or the Statue of Liberty. No, because it's right there. You know, you go on class trips. I mean, we would go to the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and we'd go to the Museum of Natural History, and see the Haley's Planetarium. You know, every couple of years we go, which was cool. But I've never been to those buildings. No.
I've been at the top of the CN Tower.
Yeah, that's awesome. I remember they started putting a fence up so you don't throw pennies up and stuff off the Empire State Building.
It's because people are assholes.
I can vouch for that.
The fact that you have to do that, I mean, what thrill do you get out of it? You don't see it about a second and a half. You don't see it anymore. I mean, what's
saying? Back at you, bro. He's looking at my poster. He said, "Back at you, bro." Do not stare at the poster.
Hey, Mikey. A little late to the party there, bro.
Mm-hmm. I've had that on my wall.
Don't forget.
8. No?
It's only midnight for him.
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock. You've got to get up early, don't you?
Yeah.
What time you get up?
5.
That's in 4 hours, Jim.
Yeah.
Did you get any sleep today, Jim?
No.
Oh my god.
But you did shit in the shower or something.
Chevy Chevette. I shaved shit, then showered, then shampooed.
Oh, and shampooed. You do look tight. You're looking tight tonight. I like it.
Looking pretty good.
You're gonna look like hell tomorrow at work, though.
Yeah, well, thanks for the compliment there.
No.
You look good now. I'm just guessing.
Plenty of coffee, Jim. Plenty of coffee.
1 per day, first thing in the morning.
He's gonna be mean as hell to everybody at work tomorrow.
They take care of me every day.
A swimming party at apartment complex. Something like that happened to me in high school. A friend of mine from high school had a swimming party at an apartment complex way back. So, well, okay. Is there more to this story?
Yeah, you're only allowed.
I'll bet you this. Huh?
You're only allowed to type 200 letters. So now she's typing.
Okay. All right. So we'll just sit here and wait for the rest of the story.
Anticipation is killing me.
There it is. Took my ring off before swimming. She called me the next day. You know, if you came in here, you could have just told us this story. Then she forgot my class ring. I asked if she was going to church that night, and she said she'd bring it. Okay, that's part 2.
She tossed it in her purse.
She tossed off in her purse. What?
Oh God!
God, tossed it in her purse, and then
Afterwards.
Oh, hey, Chris, how you doing?
okay. Please tell me you didn't put my ring in there. She said she did. Why?
This
What's
is
wrong
like reminding me of like at the end of a movie, and then you got to wait for the part 2. And part
It was
3.
a fish. It was a fishnet hardback. Wow, the ring fell out. I was sick. Years later, she called and said she had something that belonged to me and was mailing it to me. You know, see, that's a nice surprise. But she was a friend of yours. I had a mystery woman.
Fishnet
Lucky you
stocking.
were friends with her.
I actually called. She sent me her number. I actually spoke to her, and she would not tell me how she got this ring.
Like I said, might have been like a girlfriend of a girlfriend.
Well, my girlfriend in senior high school doesn't talk to me anymore. So, yeah, she won't have anything to do with me. She's in touch with my brother and friends and this and that, and she won't talk. So apparently, I broke her heart, and she has never gotten over it since high school.
Oh,
Yeah. I went to college and broke up with her over the phone. I'm a dick.
oh.
There was a class ring. She said, okay, how she found it. She said she tossed her bag and landed a box. I was going to brother in Japan who was in the Air Force. Oh, the story thickens. I like this. So your ring made it to Japan, an international ring.
We got a movie.
I'm telling you, this could be a movie.
Yeah,
It could be.
a Hallmark movie.
Like
Yep.
the traveling pants.
What's
The
that
wayward
one? That movie, what's the name where the bottle or you got mail? What's that movie? You got mail, and it was with what's the name?
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
I'm thinking of the story of the traveling pants or something like that. This should be like the legacy of the wandering ring or something.
Oh, it's the one that you got mail. I forget what it is at the beginning. Finding. No, I forget. I don't know.
Well, that story just took a really dark turn.
That's right.
It really did.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my God.
I
Pilot
know. Wow,
gas tanker.
it's a good thing she gave you your ring back first, huh?
I was going to say that, but I didn't know how to say it. So thank you, Bill.
Terrible thing. I know, because I'm a bad person.
Oh my God. That is pretty. Yeah, that's sad.
Really?
I used to work for Pilot.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, yep, I was a manager for Pilot.
Relay.
Really?
Yeah.
I managed truck stops for a few years, as a matter of fact.
Oh, yeah. They
Truck
had a lot of
stop.
pilots in New Jersey, didn't they? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Pilots.
Oh yeah. The one that I managed was in Pennsylvania.
They had one at the New Jersey Turnpike. That was a pilot.
Yeah. No, they were all over the place up there. I trained in Harrisburg, and then I worked in the one in Drums, Pennsylvania, which is right by the track. I mean, really close to the track, where oh God, who is it that does the FPV and follows the drift cars? There's a dirt track there.
Oh, I forget his name. Anyway.
Yeah.
You remember a movie back in the 80s called Streets of Fire? It was filmed in Philadelphia. That was filmed 3 blocks from my aunt's house.
Oh. Did she start the fire? Was it about her?
That was a pretty good movie. It had all the top actors in it. At that time, top actors.
Is that link got video of the accident?
Time, son.
No, just a story.
It's the article. Woman dies following Thursday. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Well, this happened in 2018.
A lot of my friends from growing up, they're dead. They're long gone. I think it was our lifestyle back then, but I got out. They stayed in.
Oh, it's her fault. News release from KCSD issued Friday stated the crash involved a northbound 2013 silver Toyota traveling in the southbound lane, causing a head-on collision.
You sure she didn't have like something happen, like a heart attack or something go on before that?
No, people make mistakes. It happens all the time.
Mm.
There's a photo of the car. That's okay.
Mm. Well, I better get going. I'm going to go watch a movie and then go to bed. It's 3:00, but yeah, I go to bed
1
early.
o'clock, and Jim will sit here as long as I'm online. So I'm going to let him go, and we're going to sign off. There's still 9 knuckleheads in here with us this morning. I appreciate each and every one of you knuckleheads. You too, Alexis.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
Jim,
Take care.
Anytime, you're welcome. Take care, buddy. And guys, thanks for hanging out. I had a good time. Next time I'm on, if it's before the 28th, it won't be on StreamYard. She was a ring thief. Chris. She got what she deserved. There's something wrong with you.
I was thinking karma along those lines too.
But yeah, oh, you're thanking us. I thank you, Scott Nadeau, just for that name. How do you do? I love his name. Thank you, guys. I have no idea. Well, anyway, guys, I'm sorry about your friend Alexis. We're making light of it only because we're stupid. And
babysitting her 3D printer.
I'm glad we were able to keep you entertained while you were watching grass grow there. I'm sure 3D printing is really exciting, for the first 47 hours, But you guys, it's been my pleasure. Once again, I'm glad I came on. Jim, thank you so much.
Thanks, buddy.
And God, hit the hay.
Yeah.
Hit the hay. Get that beauty sleep. God knows you need it. No,
I won't set the alarm. Trust me. Holy fuck.
You know, I'd hate to make you miss work because of this silliness, you know, but I'm
Friends
glad.
like you, with friends like
glad-
you, who needs an enema?
I know. But I do appreciate you, and you're a good guy. And try not to fall asleep on the way to work tomorrow. I don't want to read by you know. Okay.
A lot of carpool. I'll be staying awake.
Carpool? I hate carpooling.
Yeah.
I used to drive 90 miles to go to work, and I wouldn't carpool. You know, this guy's farting in the car, playing stupid music. You know, I just couldn't do it. He's going to bed with Uncle Extra Medium. Oh, there is that. You know, you and an effing clown. Oh, I didn't. Should we end the show with a real quick Uncle Extra Medium?
It's your show.
No, it's our show. You know,
Yeah.
both our names are on it. You know,
Potty head.
this way I could blame you.
Blame me. Yeah.
That's fine. Uncle Extra Medium. I don't have one teed up. I don't know. I was really just it was all last second setting this up. So
Yeah. You were a little tardy. Told you needed a nap today.
It's not politically correct to call me that.
Why not?
Tardy?
Tardy? Raspberry, blueberry pie? You're
Raspberry pie. All right. Let's do we'll close the show with a little Uncle Extra Medium. Just to piss off the censors.
keep them on their toes. Sound.
I got it. You're not playing yet.
Hi, everybody.
Oh.
I'm Uncle Extra Medium, and welcome back to my channel, where I tell jokes. They're pretty bad. Well, some are pretty dirty, and some are really, really bad. And that's why I have to put a disclaimer. So here it is now. This program is rated PG and may contain mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised. You know what that means? If women are so bloody perfect at multitasking, how come they can't have a headache and sex at the same time? Why did God give men penises? So they'd have at least one way to shut a woman up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I know some of you have been asking about Mr. Pottyhead. So here he is now. Hi, everybody. Mr. Pottyhead here. We should thank heaven for nipples, because without them, boobs would be pointless.
I like that last one. That was good. That was good.
Yeah.
All right.
All
And
right
with that,
then. A fond
I
to
did
do.
Ken Herron. I saved you for last.
What?
I did a Ken Herron. I saved you for last.
Oh. I got that.
Did you see how many of us were like Boshart? You know, because we wanted to see it.
I'd love to see his analytics.
Oh my! I definitely think it's time to go.
I know.
Okay. Who likes it?
Oh man, what I want to say.
God bless you.
What I want to say. Thank you.
You could do your imitation of a bidet.
Yeah. Who's spitting on who?
Yeah,
I don't even know what I mean by that.
neither do I, and I think okay, Alexis, you're gonna have to sit in the corner now, young lady. That was, that was pretty good though. You guys, thanks for coming in. Y'all have a great now. Look, now we got 12 now. People are coming in now. What are you crazy? It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
You want more Uncle Extra Media?
Is that what they said?
No, it's just
Well, then go to his channel, subscribe, like, and subscribe.
for Christ's sake.
That's the
And
whole
I'm on
point of it.
TikTok.
What about TikTok?
Uncle Extra Medium's got a joke every day on TikTok.
I don't do TikTok.
Well, yeah, that's pretty funny.
I probably should.
Uh-oh.
All right, fine.
Uh-oh.
It's just so wrong, though, Alexis. Oh my gosh.
What a fox.
More Uncle Extra Media. More Uncle Extra. Yeah, do the porn interview.
That's coming, right?
Part
Yeah, how did
11.
you? Well, you just
Part-
heard that little bit of music, and you caught that right away.
Yeah.
Any other piece of advice that you would give a new girl looking to get into the industry?
Yes, I always ask them if they know the difference between a 69 and a club sandwich. When they don't, I ask them, what are you doing for lunch today? There's also that one time when a girl was performing oral sex for the first time, and she asked me if she was doing it right. To which I replied, not if you're talking. Holy crap! Oh my god! He must have autoerotically asphyxiated himself. Yeah, while he was watching clown porn.
Oh, baby.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby, you make me so horny.
Funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you. I make you laugh. I'm here to fucking amuse you. What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
You know, he ad-libbed that whole thing.
Yeah.
Joe Pesci. Yeah, he ad-libbed that whole thing. All right. That was good. It was. It's always good.
Relative.
Everybody like and subscribe. Uncle Extra Medium. Does Mr. Pottyhead doesn't have his own channel yet, does he?
No, I couldn't do another channel. Are you kidding me? Fuck. I can't keep up with the shit I've got going on now.
Okay. Well, anyway.
Yeah.
Once again, thanks everybody for stopping in. That's the end of it. Have a great night.
Bye-bye.